7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Tune in.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast, photo and entertainment.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Tune in.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast, photo and entertainment, and Middle Georgia sales and services.
Coke, don't worry about Pepsi. I had to go see a man about a mule.
Look at here, look at here.
A-Town down.
And you better not lose.
Tune in.
Not so fast, my friend.
You better say it with your chest.
Come on now, shout it.
And you better not lose.
Hey, you better watch your mouth now.
I am a Lego.
Better shut your mouth.
Yes, I am. I don't mean to interrupt.
Better say it with your chest.
Let's get it.
And you better not lose.
What's going on, everybody?
What's up? What's up?
Yo, what's happening?
What's up, everybody in podcast land? Welcome to the Monday night edition of the Friday Night Lights podcast show. We have on tonight Thirsty B.S. Rollins Esquire. Tell everybody hello.
What's up?
We have Baby Sis on the line. Tell them hello.
Hello.
The feisty bulldog. We have Pedro in the building. Say hello, Pedro.
Yo, what's happening, everybody? What's going on? What's good?
And last but definitely not least, we have our executive producer, Mo. Tell everybody hello.
What's going on, good people?
And I am Jess. And 32 is now 16. 32 is now 16. We are down to the wire where the rubber meets the road for real. So let's see who's in podcast land tonight. What's going on, Jamie? Milton in the house. Okay, we represent Milton. That's right. You got a family member that's that plays for Milton. What's going on, Anthony? Coffee Strong. Hey, Mr. Gore. Steve Perry checking in. And nephew, what's going on, Marquise? How are you? Interesting. Some good games last Friday. What y'all think?
I tell you what, it certainly was that for sure.
Any surprises?
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely. Okay, I know a lot of people might say not really, but we did think that Schley County will hold that state championship, but unfortunately, that ended at Bowden. So, for me, that was kind of a shocker.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that was a big shocker.
It wasn't for me simply because of where they were playing, and they don't have the best reputation. I mean, I put it like this: I'm not surprised. I expected Schley to win, but I'm not surprised that they did not. Does that make sense?
I mean,
It makes sense coming from you because you're not a procrastinator. What is it? What's that P word? That big A word?
Prognosticator.
Yeah,
Thank you,
yeah, because you
sis.
ain't. Yeah, so you ain't one of them, so it surprised me. So I'm not surprised by your statement. But for me, that was a shocker.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, don't get me wrong. I believe when we was talking about that particular game, we did bring up the fact that it is at Bowden, and Schley County will have to play A+ game. Don't leave it in the official hands or anything like that. But from what I saw, the last minute or so of the game, it wasn't the officials or anything like that. Bowden just made some pretty good play You know what I mean? And they held on and won.
Yeah.
I know I know they feel bad because that team right there, that team they had this season was supposed to win the state championship. They were that good.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and that's the biggest part of the shot. They know they had a squad this year.
Yeah. Let's see. What's going on, Mr. Wilson? What's going on, Dwayne? Glad to see you. Yes, you did call Bowden. I remember that. Dwayne did call Bowden. Marco Polo. Welcome, Marco. He says Bowden quarterback is a stud. What's going on, Jeremy? He said my surprise was the Savannah school and Carver score. Those turnovers will hurt you quick.
Man,
Teddy,
that
go
ooh,
ahead.
I got I got comments. When we get to 3A, uh, Carver Columbus, we got. I need to talk to y'all. We got to talk when we get to that game tonight.
Yeah, yeah, we definitely. So don't act like you. Well, I gotta work tonight. I gotta cook or some. I'm studying. How to make a bologna sandwich. Thing like I don't want to hear it. Carver Coloma, y'all. We are calling y'all out right now, front and center. We want to see
So
y'all
hold
tonight.
on. Excuse Dro. Can we put a pin there? Because when we played them, what did I tell y'all? I
What?
told y'all that it didn't move the needle for me. They just ran up on down on their little Thomasville team, and yeah,
I mean, yeah,
that's
you did say that, but some of the fans came back and they was trying to appear to be humble, but at the same time sticking their chest out just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Well, look what we did with us and Lee, Monroe area, yada yada yada. And I remember saying last week, and maybe y'all could correct me if I'm wrong. I said as much as I hated to say anything positive about Savannah Christian, I said Savannah Christian is not Monroe area. They are not Upson Lee. And Carver better not take them lightly. Do y'all remember me saying that?
Yes, you did, and you also said, you did, and the biggest thing you said last week was that score is concerning.
Yeah, that score they had against Monroe area and
Well, was it Monroe area or Upson Lee?
Upson Lee. And
Yeah, it was
Upson Lee.
concerning. Yeah,
Yeah.
the 8-7 win over Upson Lee was concerning, and then you come back with pretty much a 18 to 16, 17 point game. It was
Right.
concerning.
Yeah, when they played Monroe area, it was like
Yeah,
18 to I can't remember, but I remember 18. Somebody said
18
18.
14. Yeah,
Yeah,
because they went 8-7 Upson Lee, 18-14 against Monroe area. Biggest thing Dro said was that performance is disturbing.
But see
But
that validates what Kira was saying
said
also.
yes.
You know what I mean? That the fact that they were struggling to put up points on offense, you cannot do that in the playoffs. I'm sorry. They, it's gonna catch up with you eventually, and it did. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
hmm
Yep.
So we want to see y'all tonight, Carver Columbus fans. Come on in the comments. Matter of fact, if we even open up a little segment later on in the show, time permitted, come on the show and tell us, what's what. We're
yeah,
calling y'all to the podium.
yeah. We'd like to hear that, and and if we have time, tell us what you observed from whatever games you all saw. What's going on, Teddy Payne, Swainsboro in here? Come on with it. Brooks supposed to win. Who's next for the championship? We will be discussing that tonight, Mr. Payne. Dwayne says he saw Bowden beat Swainsboro last year. Jamie says, I have a question. Will the whole bins be open or just certain parts?
Just the lower level. I don't think the upper levels and 200 sections are going to be open. Just the lower level.
Yeah, and that's really all you need.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean,
uh,
because most people going to be sitting in the club section anyway,
mm-hmm,
between the 30s.
mm-hmm.
Um, I'd like to sneak this in, and I don't know if we're gonna talk about Perry tonight or not, but congratulations, by the way, you're in the state championship game. But I feel good, even though Peach County is not in the playoffs anymore. I do feel good that there are Peach County connection. We have a quarterback at Cedar Grove and a quarterback at Perry that once were part of the Peach County program. You know what I'm saying? So some kind of way, Peach County, got some kind
Bro,
of
you just
tie there. You know,
you just
Hey,
gonna do something to make you
so
feel good.
can y'all what y'all say? Where we need to park at again?
I
The
don't know
the
about y'all,
silver,
but I'm for
the
man,
red deck,
forget
the
that.
silver deck,
We
or
gonna
if you
park
got
in
them,
the Yeah, we trying to park wherever y'all said, whatever color it is. That's what we trying to park at.
red or
Man,
silver.
man, y'all better get that Home Depot parking lot area for $17.
Home Depot parking area for $17.
Yep, because
And
it's
if not
it's
that,
right
baby,
there.
go red or silver. Or if you got a Mercedes, you can park across the street.
Yeah.
Oh, well, dang. We got a Cadillac.
Here we go. Being
Yeah.
That's fine.
Now the
I
reason
just
I'm
had
saying
to
the Home
ask because
Depot
I know
area.
I may forget between now and Tuesday.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling
Because
y'all the
we
Home Depot
slide.
area 'cause you can tailgate. You can tailgate in the Home Depot area with no problems.
So
It's
my
gonna
question
be
is now, because somebody said earlier before we got to this point that we was all gonna be there at the same time. Now, Mike, I know your game isn't until Wednesday, but I'll be there on Tuesday.
Yeah, my plan is when I leave work Tuesday, I'm gonna watch the Stockbridge game and stay behind and stay for y'all game. That's my current plan.
Dang y'all.
Well, TCC game,
get them right,
must be
sis. Get them right.
nice.
TCC game.
Must
That's
be
my current
nice.
plan.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be in Atlanta in that morning, but I won't be there. But I won't be that in. I'll be in.
So we have to coordinate, sis, because we're leaving early. Like I ain't bringing no
Oh,
kids or nothing. We hanging out.
all right. No, baby, I'll be going to the airport.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Okay.
flying to Fort Lauderdale. I won't be here for the championships.
Well,
Is
Um,
it me, or is there a feeling of a certain arrogance that I keep sensing? There's an arrogance. I don't know. I know where it appears to be coming from. There's a certain arrogance, and
uh,
I don't know why. Just let it out, man. I know you're itching to let it out. Let it out.
well, let me read and
why?
see what you're talking
I've
about.
been places before. We've been here before. The thing is, here's my thing. For all y'all this ain't Friday night. For all y'all haters that wished on us to lose from the third round and the fourth round, I'm rubbing this in your face just like a mud pie.
All right,
I mean,
all right, Miss Minnie. Um, let's see. Paul said, "Welcome, Paul." Paul said, "Stockbridge surprised me on how they brought the fight to Benedictine." Yeah, I wasn't. That was a surprise, Paul. I was not expecting that game to be like that. I never expected Stockbridge to be that dominant against Benedictine
but,
because
but but wait a minute. Stockbridge been good this year, haven't they?
they have. But everybody from the beginning of the year. What did we say? Just go on to write Benedictine at the state
Yeah,
in the
we
state
did say that.
championship
You right.
game.
You
And
right.
so, Stockbridge at first people were saying they didn't know how to finish and all this other stuff, remember? And so I did not I would not have been surprised had they won, but the fact that they were as dominant as they were. I mean, Benedictine, I don't think Benedictine performed that well last Friday.
Well,
That's what was
I'm
most surprising.
I want to say this. Having watched Stockbridge live, the very first game of the season when they played Douglas County, which they should have won that game, by the way. They should have won that game against Douglas County. They improved from game one to now, 180-degree turn. They completely turned it around and got going. Those receivers are helping that young quarterback because if I'm not mistaken, they got I think he's like a sophomore at quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
The kid just needed help from the receivers, and the receivers stepped up and they're helping him. They are a great all-around team at every level.
Let's see. So Yeah, I think, and I don't know. Our friend from Stockbridge will have to come on, but I think Stockbridge started growing up a little bit when they went down and played Colquitt, and they realized, hey, we can do this. I think that's when they kind of started turning it around, but I could be wrong.
Well, let me
Uh,
ask y'all this: does Perry have a cause for concern?
I mean, everybody does. It's a state championship.
Well,
Anything can
I
happen.
understand that, but okay, that's who Perry playing, right? They playing Stockbridge, correct?
Uh-huh. Well, according to because I haven't seen Stockbridge, but according to some of the fans that saw the game Friday night, they said yes, they do, because they have a running back that is the truth. They have a great quarterback as well. So I mean, based on the people that watched the game Friday night, yes, Perry has a cause for concern.
But
But
Perry has a dynamic running back too. Matter of fact, they have two of them.
yes,
They
and
have
that's
two
what
of them,
they have two: Amari
and their
Gordon and number
quarterback is good.
0. Hmm.
Yeah,
And they got a tight end. You see that big tight end they got?
right.
Um, listen, I don't know. They might be mirror images. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know.
Thirsty, you being quiet on this one. What you think?
My thing is this. I'm gonna save all my input and discussions for Wednesday when we talk about 4A through 7A.
Okay.
I just ask you one simple question, and we ain't got to break
I
down
said
the game.
I said
Do they?
I said
Do
what I
they?
had to
Is
say
there
about
a
Stockbridge.
cause for concern? That's all I ask.
Stockbridge is a cause for concern, and I'm gonna leave it at that because seeing how they have turned it around, like I said earlier, it's a cause for concern because what Perry is not understanding is Stockbridge is a very physical team. They're going to get in your face. They're going to stay in your face. Is
You haven't
Perry
watched
ready for that?
Perry, man. You don't
Yeah.
think they physical? Perry physical too.
Mirror images. Anything
No.
can happen. All
Okay.
right, let me read these comments. Okay, we'll switch it just a little bit and then we're gonna go back. I'm just gonna read this. FSU is filing a lawsuit, found a loophole. Committee wasn't supposed to take key injury in consideration from a Power Five conference champion.
BS.
Okay.
BS. That is part of the bylaws for the committee.
Child,
Well,
let's just move on
yeah,
because
let's just
Nick
move
is
on.
Tally and ain't nobody got time for that.
Damn
We
right.
all
Wait a
mad.
minute now. Listen,
Moving on.
I'm real
is it
mad.
too late
Kyle,
though? I mean, what is it gonna change if that's true? I mean, they've made the decision. What's gonna happen?
I don't
Ain't
know.
gonna change nothing, bro. Most of these children have already declared. So we done. We just
Well,
gonna
let
see
me
what
say
happens
this.
with the bowl games.
Let me say this. I was mad. I was upset that my Georgia Bulldogs lost to Alabama, but I gotta tell you, it made my heart skip several beats when Florida State got snubbed. I
Okay,
enjoyed every
Kenneth Hurst
moment of
says TCC checking in. How you doing, Kenneth?
it.
What's going on, Ken Cornelius?
She over talking me.
Antoine says, as a Carver alumni, I knew that we had to do better on offense and we struggled. It's no excuses. We got beat and
Wait,
outplayed.
who you just shouted out? What's Kenneth's last name?
Hurst, isn't that what he said?
Okay, I couldn't see it. I thought
Oh
you was
yeah, darling. Yeah, Kenneth Hurst, TCC. What's going on, Corey Perry, Georgia, in the building? Let's see. Dwayne says my 3,000 team didn't have 300 yards. Y'all struggled to get 200. He is replying to somebody, and I don't know exactly what it is, but that's okay. King says, appreciate it, brother. What's going on, Jabari? Kim Hurst says, millionaire made every 10 minutes. Well, I need to get in line because I need to be a millionaire too. What's going on, Obadiah? How are you? You must be at work because I was expecting you to be first. Okay. Uh, okay. So Teddy and Dwayne are having a conversation. We're not gonna read that. What's going on, Daniel? How about them Tigers? Yeah, we just got through talking about it. Herbie says no comment. Good game, Stockbridge. So if y'all are there on Wednesday, y'all make sure y'all tell Jamie hello because he will be there. Let's see. Jabbar says Stockbridge came with a great game plan and outplayed us, and we left the game in the refs' hands. We got outplayed. Okay, hey, how you doing, Daniel? How you doing, Patrick? King says Stockbridge has an awesome running back, but that's one man. Hell, we got one too. King, y'all got two, baby. Y'all got two. I've seen them more than once. Herbie says 260 yards worth of penalties. Wait a minute. Benedictine got 260 yards worth of penalties? Wow. Paul says Stockbridge's old offensive line and their running back is the truth. Jabari says if you can stop Stockbridge's running back, Perry will win that game easily. Okay. Patrick says Perry has a big time linebacker. Apparently they say he doesn't wrap up. Okay. Daniel said Benedictine said the same thing. Mikey getting called out. Patrick said you said the same thing about Bainbridge too.
Hold on. What did I say about Bainbridge?
And what
I'm
you
lost
said
now.
about Stockbridge? Does Perry understand how physical they are?
Where's Bainbridge at this weekend? If I said,
They probably got a basketball game.
yeah.
Sis, sorry. When you get the Dante comment in the comments, let me know.
Okay, baby.
But okay, we're gonna keep moving in these comment stuff.
Okay, Herbie says Daniel James will be back. Yeah, Benedictine will definitely be back. Daniel says Stockbridge's front seven is serious too. We've got 6 or 7 guys with 10 or more tackles for losses. Impressive. Jamie says, I'm gonna be honest, I'm blown away that tickets are only $20. Hell, I remember
they used to be
been like that for years.
Yeah, I remember they used to be 12.
Yeah.
Been like that.
Yeah,
Shit, they been like
$12,
that since
$15. Huh?
been like that since the first year in the bins.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm aging myself. But yeah, they used to be $8 to $10, $12.
Ain't lying. Been around for a minute now. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
been around for a minute.
Been up in that dome, Georgia Dome back in the 90s, back in the late 90s.
Exactly. But you know, those were the semifinals too, which
back then, yeah.
Yeah. And that's the thing too. I kind of wish, well, we can talk about that later. Dante says, so y'all really want to see that team get beat by 30 if they spoof. Dante, I'm gonna block you.
Block him because I have. He came back later and said, hold on, let me go back to see what he said so I can comment directly to his ass. You see it, run
Okay,
your
I'm
mouth.
lost. Who supposed to get beat by 30? I'm lost.
He's saying that's in reference to FSU because he's a Miami fan and it's clear that you ain't fucking back. They won't be for a while.
Dante, don't say nothing else.
Y'all
You
excuse nephew in the back. But yeah, he
Come
trying.
on, don't y'all be like that.
Dante, I'll holler at your ass in June. We can't
Miami
even
ain't
talk to
never
the end.
coming back. 2002, that was it, baby. It was or 2001. It was arguably the best college football team ever assembled, but that was it. Okay. Oh, Obadiah's at the Christmas parade. I was wondering where you were, baby. Well, tell me how the parade is in the Rose City.
Child messy because they been turned up on Facebook all goddamn day.
About what?
Oh, I forgot it ain't Friday. My bad. Child, you leave it up to Thomasville. They gonna find something to get into.
Okay, I gotta hear this story.
Ready
Later.
to tell it. I'll be backstage.
Let it all out. Let it all out.
I got you, EP, and it ain't got nothing to do with football. Thank God, finally.
Courtney McGee says, "What's up, fam? Big Grove in here. What's going on, Courtney?" Patrick Watkins says, "Our D line is strong." Okay. Daniel says they also gave up 300 plus yards and 4 touchdowns to Duke Scott. Oh, you talking about Benedictine's defense? Okay. What's going on?
Dante, trust me, you'll stay blocked. It's fine. Like, I thought we could be cordial after football season, but it's totally fine. You don't have to be my friend. Not on Facebook, not in real life. When you see me, don't speak.
Okay. Deshaun says, "Good evening, everyone. Congratulations to all teams that made it to the finals. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all stick around when we go over these recaps of Carver Tigers. Okay. The Antoine told you what was up. Let's see. Teddy Payne says 11 players came to play. Y'all are young. We only have 6 seniors. 4 of them start, so I can't take that. That's like that's a reason y'all lost. Okay, what's going on, Jacoby? Another Swainsboro Tiger in the house. Jamie says when I went in 2018, they were $25. Really? I don't remember that. Herbie says Daniel James talk about the help from the refs also. 1 touchdown and 3 touchdown drives taken away. It's going to come to light though. Ooh.
Not with these referees tonight.
Yeah, they got that. Courtney, what you call it? What you call it? You said it Friday night. I like how you put it. You got that special eye. Is that what you said? Write it up and tell me what you said. Daniel says, Daniel wants to know if Herbie is related to that number 11 Scroggins. If so, give him an extra pork chop or something because he gave us fits all night. Shout out to number 11. Jeremy said they've laughed at Oregon. Now they're playing at a bowl game. We still laughing at Oregon old punk asses. Let's see. Irvin said he likes steak.
Hey, Dante, it's okay. I forgive you. And I'm sure you forgive me for calling you a B word because I know that's what this is about. It's okay.
Okay.
You didn't understand then and you still don't understand now. We'll be all right. And when I see you, you better speak or I might punch you.
Oh, and there it is. Jabari says a couple of other players' jerseys were torn because of all the holding. If y'all go and look at the Stockbridge highlights, it all shows on their tape. Y'all can see it for yourself. Okay, Courtney, yeah, that's what he said. That one-eyed monster is watching. So the referees might be a little different because the one-eyed monster is watching. They won't be as blatant. And the one-eyed monster, as you know, is the camera lens. Patrick wants to know who's going to stop Paris running back, wide receivers, quarterback, O-line, and defense.
I'm telling you, Perry loaded. There's a lot of people who don't know about Perry. And it make me sick to say it because they are a rival, but I mean I ain't gonna hate on them, but they Perry loaded. And I know we're gonna talk more about it on Wednesday night, but I think both teams gonna have their hands full with each other. But Perry is for real. If people think they just happen to be there, they about to be mistaken. That's all I'm gonna say.
Let's see. Okay, so those are all the comments. So are we about to start recapping D2?
Yeah, we are. And from my understanding, that dude ain't back from Magic City yet, so I'm gonna cover down for him.
All right, let's do
So
it.
we're gonna dock his pay tonight, okay?
Oh, it's Doc. It's definitely Doc. He been slipping lately.
Man, I don't know what be going on with him. But what is going on, but what did happen with him last week was for single AD2 semifinals, he went 1-1 overall. You got the Telfair Manchester game correct. Missed the slide Bowden, so 1-1.
That was a really good game. I mean, I didn't see it, but based on the score, that was an excellent game.
Wow.
You're talking about Bowden and Slide, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm shocked. He got the Bowden score right and the TFL score right. Dead on. Huh.
You
I
must
guess when
not
he on
been
that,
drinking.
I guess not. Huh. Oh well. Moving on. D1. He went 1-1. He got the Prince Avenue game correct. Lost the Brooks County game.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Yeah.
Swainsboro, after watching, how they've been performing the past few weeks, right?
hmm
What chance do they have against Prince Avenue Christian?
Me personally, I really don't think they have any, but I think it's gonna be a close game because Swainsboro is gonna try and control the game and keep PAC offense off the field with the running game. But PAC is gonna come in and strike within like 5 plays, and the defense right back out there. And that's gonna be a headache for Prince Ave because the defense is gonna be tired. Because they got a
Okay,
lot
yeah.
of players going. Because they got a lot of players going both ways, and that's what's gonna happen.
Last year, they said Swainsboro almost had Prince Ave beat, but they ran out of gas in the fourth quarter. So do you all anticipate that happening again?
My thing is this, which I was trying to hold off until we got into the bracket, but I'm gonna
Okay.
say it now. No, I'm gonna say this now, and then I'll elaborate on it more. Prince Avenue Christian must establish a running game, and I'm
Mm,
gonna leave it at that.
okay. Okay, let
That's
me read it.
that's what hurt Calvary. One of the things that hurt them because they couldn't establish a running game.
hmm
They didn't need no running game. They
But
had
They
Jess,
had the rest. They had the rest with
some
them.
I,
zebras,
I I
baby.
understand that, and I know we're gonna get into it a little later. But didn't we just have family member come on, that represent the day school? He came on, and I asked him. I said, "Now it's been alluded to that y'all may be one dimensional, right? Y'all remember me asking that, right?
You did. You asked it on Wednesday.
And what happened with Cavaday's rushing attack in that game? Should we answer that now or later?
Let's wait till later because he might come on. Let me read a couple of these comments and get these out of the way. Daniel says, Herbie, y'all got y'all share of flags too. Number 11 got a holding call on both tackles, and y'all got a pass interference on every ball thrown on more than 20 yards downfield. Freddie Mac says, Bowden Red Devils checking in. Congratulations, Freddie Mac, on your win. Dwayne says we didn't lose because we are young. I said we're going to be back next year because we are young. But if your coach didn't call a timeout on your last offensive play, y'all wouldn't have scored, and none of your ball carriers would have gone over 75 yards. Daniel says nobody is sleeping on Perry over here. Trust me, we know we're gonna have our hands full, but they just better be ready for a dog fight. Okay, what's going on, Eddie Gary? Welcome.
Quick question, because my old man and I are having a debate, not really a debate. Who is Cedar Grove playing in the final? Savannah Christian?
I'm
Don't
sorry,
laugh,
that's
Mike.
funny right now. No, girl, we playing Peace County.
Peach
Y'all playing
County,
who?
that's what they supposed to be playing, but
Well,
they playing
We
them
playing
eight.
Savannah. Yeah, Savannah Atheist is who we playing.
he said Savannah Atheist.
And then I think the fuck everything.
Oh, well, I got a daughter in my house.
What do you
What's the
say?
down? What do you say?
He going against the Lego set.
Oh, okay.
Okay, hey,
This
jump
does
on that
not
band.
speak for us as an entire entity. I just want to go on record to say
Hey,
that.
this all I'm gonna say is let him jump on that bandwagon and realize that motherfucker riding off the edge of a cliff on Wednesday next week.
All right. So now
All right,
D1, we're going to
jump on that
D2.
band.
I mean 2A, I mean.
Yeah, 2A. All right, 2A. The Wizard went 2-0. Pierce, Rockmart, victorious. So he did good on that one.
Tears gonna
Uh,
drag
What I
Rockman,
got?
man.
Do we have some Fitzgerald people in the house? I mean, they were quite disgruntled Tuesday. I mean, last Friday because nobody likes that PA announcer down there, but I saw, I have a couple of people from Fitzgerald as my Facebook friends, and they were a little unhappy with the officiating in that game, and they said it was really, really horrible. I didn't see it, so somebody tell me about it in the comments.
Mm.
Ain't nobody
This
worried about the
game
purple
right,
fairies.
that game right there had the potential to be a blowout. I'm sorry. I'm talking about that Rockmart Pierce County game. That's the way I feel about it. I could be
You
wrong.
think so?
Maybe I need to do a little
I,
more research on Rockmart,
yeah.
but that don't look like it's gonna be a close game. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
I don't know. My only thing is Pierce County. Please don't let this game be like the last time. Be like 2020.
Oh my gosh, that would be. I wanted to cry. It was so dull and boring and slow, and watching paint dry was more interesting than that game. But
Shit, damn
congratulations on
that.
the
Watching
championship.
grass grow was more interesting
I
than
mean,
that.
I would have preferred getting a big drum, a big trash can, going to the beach and putting sand in the trash can one by one than watching that game. It was just that terrible. Jamie, that's a great question. We're gonna ask it in just a
Yeah,
minute.
for sure. All right. The last game we're gonna review is 3A. The Wizard went 1-1 on that one. Um, can I talk about Carver now or Carver later?
I
I mean, if
mean,
we're done with the prediction, then we might as well.
All right.
the
So
recap, yeah.
yeah, recap.
I
So
meant to
Carver.
say the recount. My bad. I meant to
No,
say the
I'm with you.
recount.
Carver Columbus. I got two questions for you. How do you allow, or how do you allow a defensive lineman to intercept a screen and return it for a pick six? That's number one. Number two, what was your QB looking at throwing the ball into double coverage, nowhere near the receiver, and throwing another pick six? I mean, so my question is one, I need to know this. One, what is your quarterback's classification? And number two, um, I know of some camps and some personnel that is willing to work with him. And I'm not trying to down talk him when I say this, real talk. Because in a situation where you see that lineman in front of your running back for a screen, you throw it in the ground. You throw it in the ground. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So that's on coaching on that one there. Number two, the throw he made, the second pick six he threw towards the sideline. I think the receiver ran a curl route, hitch, whatever you want to call it, double cover. That's on the coaches and helping him understand coverages. All right, because I don't know your quarterback. I feel your quarterback is young. But your offensive display in that game, and your special teams. Y'all ain't fixed your snapping problem on punch yet? You 14 games into the season and you still got bad snaps on your punt?
Bro, let's just
That's
sum it up
ridiculous.
like this. Let's sum it up like this. You see
Okay,
that
go
score
ahead.
51-26.
Yeah.
The game, even though it's still a blowout, it still wasn't that close. Trust me.
Man, that game was over in the first quarter.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the fact that Carver put up 26 points. They got destroyed. Huh?
That's tough right there.
I mean, Jim,
the
you
game
gotta
was
tell
over
the
in the
truth.
first quarter. The game
You
was
gotta
over
tell
in
the
the
truth.
first quarter. The game was over in the first quarter.
Savannah Christian ran a straight razor blade through Carver Columbus. I ain't lying. I mean, let's just call it what it is. Don't be fooled. Huh? They put up 26 points. Nah.
Man, them
Don't let
garbage.
that fool you.
Them 26 points is garbage points. That's what that is.
Don't let. I'm just saying. I wasn't expecting that.
Stop.
Joe.
Do you understand the score was 30-6 at halftime?
Yes. Yes.
And then Savannah Christian laid off in the third quarter and still put up 21 points in the fourth quarter with the backups.
So can I read what DeAntoine is saying? He says, we were just as shocked on that interception to the lineman. And unfortunately, the quarterback has been throwing into double and triple coverage all year. I believe he's a sophomore. That's something we had concern with on the snapping. We were definitely in a hole after the first quarter based off of our offense not being effective to get points on the board.
But here's my thing, and this is what I'm getting at, Savannah Christian. Cedar Grove had the same. Okay, we're talking special teams. That long snap exchange to the punter. Cedar Grove had the same problem in the beginning of the season. We fixed it. What they did is what they did to fix it. The only issue we still have right now is the punter himself now. Okay, because we don't have a true punter. But you 14, this is your 14th game in the season. And you can't fix a simple problem like that, finding somebody to do a good long snap to where it's not going over. To where it's not going over the punter's head. The punter got to jump. Your punter got to have a 48-inch vertical just to get the ball.
And I think what DeAntoine is saying is those questions that you're asking are questions that they are asking as well. So that's what I get from that.
I'm with it, but to your quarterback though, and this is real talk again, not down talking to quarterback. Young quarterback. Stage could have been too big for him. Don't know if he's ever been in that situation before. But I do highly encourage, get that quarterback exposure. Get him out to the camps. Coaches, sit down with him now in the offseason and teach him how to watch film. Help him understand how to watch film and how to apply it on the field. Whether it's in practice, both in practice and in the game, because it's going to build his self-esteem. It's going to build his, help him react faster. He got to do something because you just don't throw a screen like that with a lineman, with a 300-pound lineman standing right there and allow him to go for a pick six. And you got ran over on him. And then I'm just saying that some things he did could have been avoided. Throw the ball out of bounds on that out route. Live to play another down. It's things like that comes into coaching. Comes from coaching.
That don't look good on their resume. I'm sorry. That wasn't a good loss.
Okay. I'm going to go back and read these. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
The only way that's probably going to be considered a good loss, Savannah Christian have to win it all. But that don't look good on your resume, Carv. I'm sorry. It wasn't no controversy or nothing. They just straight. They kick y'all in the teeth for real.
And your defense. And Dro, we ain't even talked about the defense yet, have we?
No. Go ahead.
And that was supposed to be the strong point of their team, right? The defense, right?
Exactly. But how can your defense make plays when they're constantly on the field? The offense didn't help them.
Dro. Okay, tell me this. In the first quarter by itself, your defense is fresh. Right?
Right.
Your defense is fresh in the first quarter, but you still manage somehow, some way to give up 17 points in the first quarter. Okay.
I thought it was 10.
17.
Okay, 17.
17 points in the first quarter. All right. But your offense, we know your offense ain't producing. But going into the second quarter, all right, you're starting to get a little winded. You got your hands on your hips a little bit. Every in between plays, you want to run over to the sideline and get some water, but you still got some gas in you, right? In that second quarter.
Right.
But you gave up 13. So meaning basically you gave up 30 points in one half. All 30 points not attributed to the defense, granted. One was a pick six by the offense, so we're gonna say you gave up 23. I'm sorry. 23 total points you gave up in the first half. Where's the stout defense at, bro? You couldn't stop nobody. You got the ball ran down your throat. Your cornerbacks The ball is floating through the air like a balloon filled with helium being pulled by a string, and your cornerbacks can't even make a swipe on the receiver, number 9. Receiver
So
number 9 standing there waiting for the ball doing his homework, dog.
so let me ask you this: why did we get pushback from their fans when I said I was concerned about them? Why did we get pushback?
Because they
Bottom line
won.
is because they're trying to show that undying support for their team, and nobody can talk about their team. So therefore, nah, you ain't seen us. You don't know what we got. You don't know what we can do. But Courtney McGee, that one-eyed monster in the sky don't lie, do it.
Let's see.
Well,
Let me
listen,
read
I
these.
hate to say this, but it's the truth. Um, I know y'all may disagree with me, but the hottest team in the playoffs right now, in the 3A playoffs, all those dang Raiders, they are the hottest team. Not that don't mean they're gonna win the state championship, but they riding high right now. You know what I mean?
Are you
So
serious?
Cause they got to
they are,
give.
man.
You
They are.
serious with that statement? You're serious with that statement right now?
Bro, wait a minute,
And
hold on. You ain't finna tell
no,
me Cedar Grove is, especially
no,
when
no.
they
I'm
struggle
asking
with
you,
Hebrew and Christian now.
dude. This is why I'm saying, are you serious right now? Look at this. Look the
Who's
path that
man?
Savannah
I
Christian
know
went.
that side is weak. I know that side of the bracket is weak. I know that. I understand it. But the final two teams in the championship is Cedar Grove and Savannah Christian. No other team is the hottest team in the 3A playoff right now. You know what I'm saying? It's only two teams left.
Now,
Cedar
okay,
Grove and
let me
Savannah
back up.
Christian.
Let me back up. You're using the wrong word. They're not the hottest team. They're the luckiest team.
I know that. I know that, bro. But what I'm
I
saying,
don't
man,
disagree with that.
Joe, what I tell you yesterday, we gonna man, be honest. Say what you gotta say what you really want to say. We're gonna get the fans and the listeners what they want. Real talk is they are the luckiest team in 3A right now.
okay, they were lucky. They were lucky against Peach County. But they straight ran on Razor through Lumpkin County and Carver Columbus. Who else did they play? Morgan County.
Yeah.
They played Morgan County. They played Lumpkin County, and they played
Now,
Carver. They had no issue with them. Period.
Yeah.
now, now, at the same time, let's be real and be honest. On this podcast, 3 teams that we had, I'm not gonna say that we supported, but 3 teams that we thought that would be in a title game this year. City Grove, Savannah Christian, and Calvary Day. Those are the 3 teams that we had. Two of those 3 teams were going to be in a state title game, and 2 of those 3 teams are. That's what we felt at the beginning of the year. At least me and Yo did, because of one, we thought Savannah Christian was better than Calvary Day, which at this point in the season we think Savannah Christian can beat a Calvary Day, regardless.
Well, I told y'all that yesterday. And
No,
when
no,
we
no.
had our
Yeah,
production meeting, I told you that yesterday.
yeah.
Savannah Christian on film right now look better than Calvary Day. They do.
Yeah, and that's why I
You
said,
know
and
what I'm
that's why I
saying?
said we. Yeah, that's why I said we, because that's what we talked about. But at the beginning of the
But
season, our
listen,
preseason, our top 3 teams was Savannah Christian, Calvary Day, City Grove. Those are our top 3 teams in 3A.
Okay.
even though the opponents they played like from the second round on up to last week, because we didn't expect on the blowout call, but what they've done now, that first round playoff game, in my humble opinion, was really that semifinal game, really. But
Mhm.
the Lumpkin kind of Morgan kind of Carver. That's why I'm saying that they are the hottest team in 3A. That doesn't mean they're gonna win the state championship. And I understand the caliber of competition, especially Morgan and Lumpkin, ain't really considered to be heavyweight, top heavy, but they did get the results they got on the field. And Carver, with their reputation and the athletes they have over there, who expected Savannah Christian to go into Columbus and blow them out like that?
You did because of the last 2 weeks of how Carver performed. Be
No,
honest with it, Joe.
I'm talking about just blowing them out.
But let's be honest, Joe. The last 2 weeks, the way Carver Columbus had played, you was like, yeah, they in some trouble against Savannah Chris because of the performance that they're put. They had no offensive production.
Okay,
Yeah,
so let me
true.
read these
You're
Carver
right.
Columbus comments because they're. Let me and we'll go back and read the rest of them. I need to go ahead because I mean the comments are getting long and long and longer. Y'all
Look,
been
I mean,
talking like
Jess, real talk. We ain't got to read every comment. You know what I'm
no, but
saying?
I want to read the ones that are directly addressing what you all have been discussing. Y'all been discussing it for a minute, so I just wanted to kind of get those in so that you can talk about it. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. That's what I'm going to read the Carver Columbus comments, and then if there's something else,
All right.
I will go back and read that. So, just because y'all wanted to hear from Carver Columbus fans, so I'm just trying to read what they've addressed with what you guys are saying, and then y'all can go back to talking.
Okay.
Deshaun
Okay.
says bad officiating couldn't stop the wing T, and every time on third down they throw a pass, and the one black referee threw a flag. Now that D-line pickup quarterback made a bad decision. 30-6 was because the referee walked them in on the touchdown. The quarterback number 5 is a senior, and quarterback number 7 is a sophomore. Our punter is still with backs,
Bad snap.
bad snaps, still flip the field. Even with bad snaps, still flips the field. That's what I'm going to assume he's talking about. Deshaun says they'll be good next year. DeAntoine says, I get what you're saying, and you all are making valid points. Our defense stayed on the field too much with 3 and outs. Also, remember, it's a lot of excitement and being on that stage as well. The wing T had the defense confused, and our corners were waiting on the wide receiver to catch instead of being aggressive.
Hey, Jess.
Mm-hmm.
Jess, before you go to the next comment, go back to the previous one when they said about being on the stage. I want to say something about that.
Okay.
Go back to that one. What did it say?
Okay, our defense stayed on the field too much with 3 and outs. Also, remember, it's a lot of excitement and being on that stage as well.
Bro, stop it. Carver Columbus been on that stage, what? In 4A? I mean, they were constantly on that stage. You can't use that as an excuse. They were not wide-eyed. Trust me. They were supposed to be used to being there. If anyone was like, should have been like a deer in headlights, it was Savannah. It should have been Savannah Christian. Carver Columbus been there, done that. They should have been used to that. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not accepting that part. Like, excitement and being on that stage. Carver's supposed to be used to that. They the big bad dogs in the Columbus area. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it 100 and just say that, Carver Columbus didn't live up to what they were supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Bottom
Now,
line.
Dro, I want to add. I want to elaborate on what you just said.
Yeah.
For the team as a whole, the stage should not have been big. But for a sophomore quarterback, I can see that being a big stage for him. But
Okay, now let me
okay, go ahead.
retort.
Go ahead. Retort, please.
Cedar Grove had a sophomore superstar sophomore quarterback last season, right?
Boy, you
Right or wrong?
Comparing apples
Right
and
or wrong?
oranges, right?
EJ is a
Not, but just hear me out.
you're
Just
comparing
hear me
apples
out.
and oranges.
Hear me out.
Okay, I'm gonna hear you out. I'm gonna hear you out. Okay.
Would the stage have been too big for him for being a sophomore?
No, sir.
So
that's
why is the
EJ
stage
Colson.
big for this sophomore quarterback?
Because that's
Okay.
EJ
And
Colson.
hold on. No, hold on. Don't answer for me. I got this one, Jess. Because the coaching staff put Cedar Grove's quarterback in a position to be ready for that stage through their non-region schedule.
Oh Lord.
Okay, so basically what you're saying that the Carver Columbus coaching staff failed that young man. That's basically what you're saying.
Yes, I am saying it up front, and I'm saying it loud and proud. Coaching staff did not properly prepare that young man. I'm telling you now because no average quarterback or above would throw a screen pass and try and complete it with a lineman standing right there in the path. You throw it at the feet.
Yeah, but y'all being unfair to that baby now. You can't be
No, I'm not
comparing
being unfair to the
EJ.
baby. I'm not being unfair to him. I'm being unfair to the coaching staff. I'm not putting it on him. I'm putting it on the coaching staff for not properly preparing that young kid, nor teaching the young kid how to watch film and take that film watching and apply it to the practice field in order to be able to apply it to the game.
Well,
I'm putting it
let
on
me
the
ask
coach
the
for not
question this
properly
way,
preparing the
then,
kid.
Crystal. Let me
Okay.
ask the question this way, then. Is it
Okay.
possible that they could have just approached this game and said, that's Savannah Christian. This their first time making a deep run like this in the public playoffs or whatever, and 3A at that. We really ain't gotta, prepare, extremely hard for them. We can, our athleticism, our physicality on defense, we'll run over them boys out of Savannah. Do
I
you
mean,
think
It
overconfidence.
was it
I
was
think
something like that though.
overconfidence played a part.
No,
I
listen,
do.
it did because I'm gonna tell you why. It played a part because of this. Everyone is looking at the Savannah Christian Peach County game. There, the and this is my opinion. Carver Columbus compared themselves to Peach County and said, "Well, damn, they barely beat Peach County. Oh, we got these boys, so we know we better than Peach County." So therefore, yes,
Well,
they took
after
them
looking
lightly.
at what I saw, no, they ain't better. I'm
But
sorry.
I'm just saying,
Even though
I guarantee you this: the fan base thought it. I guarantee you that, and I guarantee you it was some coaches in the pregame in the game plan and meeting that thought it also. If Peach County was successful with this is what we're gonna try and do. And guess what? It didn't work because you don't have the same personnel.
I think
right now
it's
we
about
getting somewhere.
matchups. I believe that. D'Antoine says Savannah Christian does have control of that wing T, and it's a solid team. It should be a good game. Let's look at the final two teams. Jarrell, how okay, we gonna let them answer this for you. How is Savannah Christian the luckiest team? Baby, baby, baby. We went on the
Oh,
road
you
3 weeks
really
in a
want
row,
me to
all
answer that?
blowout. Give them boys their
You
credit.
really want me to answer that? How they the
I'm
luckiest
gonna let
team?
y'all have it. I'm done. I'm gonna let y'all answer that.
Joe, you got the
Listen,
flow. I'm gonna mute my mic.
listen. Let me tell you why Savannah Christian is the luckiest team. It's not because of what they did against Morgan County, Lumpkin County, and Carver. It's lucky because of the gift that Savannah Christian was given in that first round playoff game. I don't care how much y'all convince yourself that y'all earned that win in round one, but you didn't. That y'all did not get it the way it should have been done. They took that game away from Peach County when they worked hard to stop Savannah Christian 4 times, denied them entry into the end zone. Y'all know possession supposed to have went over to Peach County for Peach County to have a chance to win the game in that fourth overtime. But we know because Savannah Christian got gifted that fifth down, things didn't turn out like that. That's why you all are the luckiest team. You know what I mean? It's not because of Morgan, Lumpkin, and Carver. It's because of that first round game. Y'all are not supposed to be in this state championship game like that. The way y'all, ended up, getting it. That's why I say y'all are the luckiest team. And, what about y'all, panel? What do y'all have to say?
I will say that you said that perfectly. And when looking, I will say, I mean, Road Warriors, shout out for being Road Warriors, and that was very difficult for me to say, but I will also say look at each bracket. I don't want to see that shit no more. Let me go and read. Let's see. D'Antoine says an article came out a day ago, and all private schools will have their own championship. So private schools won't play public schools as of next year. Now, I heard that that was that Robert Dr. Hines shot that down. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to double check. And again, Daniel and Herbie and all those, I'll go back and look at what y'all are saying. But we're gonna address this right now. Jarrell says them boys went 4 hours away 3 weeks in a row, 1,000 yards rushing in 3 games. Give them boys their props. They hot right now with the big challenge next week. Okay. Let's see the last couple of things. It's about now, not what they did in the playoffs. It's about the next game, December the 13th.
I mean, that's a good point.
Facts.
And I will say, DeAntoine says, wait, bro, it's 2 different coaching staffs, and we're in a rebuild if you're clear on the times. This is the second year for this coach, and our team is full of young talent. Deshaun says, remember, he's talking about a heavily loaded sophomore team, meaning that stage.
Who you talking about, Carver Columbus?
Yeah, he said, and all of the 4A championship team is gone. Coach Joyner's staff is gone. It has to be in you and not on you. Some young talents had it, some need more. That sophomore was not there when we went to state at 4A. Coach Joyner had those guys from freshman to their senior year.
Okay.
So you talking about Carver Columbus, right?
Yeah.
Make sure I'm on this, right?
Yeah.
All right, Don. Okay. Please let me get this out. Dude, if you're talking about Carver Columbus, I don't care what you got to say right now. The coaching staff did not have that young man properly prepared. I don't care if he was a freshman. Juju came in and lit it up for over 550 yards in a state championship game as a freshman. He was properly prepared walking into that game. At this level,
these phenoms to these.
No. I'm making a point though. At this stage in the football season, it's not about the majority of it is not about players on the field. It's coming down to coaching now.
Okay.
That's what I'm getting at. The players are going to make the plays that the coach is going to call. They're going to execute it, but the coaches got to put them in position to make plays, to be able to execute plays that's going to work. That coaching staff did not have that young man prepared. Period. Point blank.
Okay. Jarrell says definitely coaching staff, not the kid fought. Savannah Christian has a sophomore quarterback, took every snap all year. It's up to the coaches to have that kid prepared. Savannah's quarterback has been prepared all year.
Now he got a good point there because Thomas is a sophomore. He is. Now he's not better than the quarterback at Calvary Day. He just not. But if you give him time, he'll hurt you. You know what I'm saying? And he can scramble too. You know what I'm saying? He but that's a good point that Jarrell made. One kid was prepared, the other was not, and they both are sophomore.
Again, it comes down to what? Coaching staff having them ready to go. That's all it's coming down to. That's all I'm getting at, man.
Herbie, stop instigating, chump. Why they trying y'all like chopped liver? You don't gotta understand. How you doing, Mr. Robert? He said, question for Dro. So you don't think Savannah Christian is better than Peach County? Nope. Let me answer that first. I think y'all shouldn't have won that game. That's what I think.
No. And this is exactly why you shouldn't have won that game. Look at this dude right here. This dude right here moving. This dude right here moving. And you got a man in motion. At a minimum, it should have been a flag on that play. You got a dude down here calling timeout, and then you put this dude over here in motion, and no flag is thrown on the play. At a minimum.
All right, I don't know what stupid question you talking about. I guess you talking about the one what you call it as. I mean, listen, let me tell you something, Bart. This is what you're gonna learn about Peach County Trojans. We call it like we see it. We are not homers. We call it like we see it, and that's what you got.
Well, can I answer his question?
You sure can. I'm sorry, Pedro.
He asked me, he said, so you don't think Savannah Christian better than Peach County? Well, then your own coach answered the question for you. That's why he lobbied for a 5th down. Y'all was in trouble, man. When Peach kind of came out a different team in the second half. Cause I'm gonna be honest, that first half, Savannah Christian was running up and down the field on Peach County. After halftime in that second half, Peach County was a different team. Savannah Christian started playing like, the pressure was getting to him. Peach County from the second half on into that 4th overtime, even though the teams were trading a touchdown back and forth, but Peach County was the better team in the second half. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know darn well, had the officials, not fouled up that whole scenario in that 4th overtime, your coach knew that y'all weren't gonna stop Peach County from scoring. Had they scored the touchdown, that was it. The game was over. Y'all know it too.
Can I ask you this, Dro? Did it seem to you in the second half that Savannah Christian's coach got really conservative with his play calling? It seemed like to me he wasn't playing to win, he was playing not to lose. Did it?
Well, like I said, the pressure got to him. And on top of that, Peach County was being very physical too. You know what I'm saying? They made Thomas uncomfortable. Where they were running wasn't working. You know what I'm saying? And so there is something to what you're saying, Jess. He went conservative.
Yeah.
Trying to hold on to that lead. But little by little, Peach kind of kept chipping away. I think that how that last series of events winning that 4th overtime answers this question right here. Savannah Christian was not the better team that night. They just benefited from a 5th down, and that was that. They were the better team in the first half of that game, but not the second half.
Yeah. Okay, so can we can we go and address some other stuff or?
Yeah,
okay,
we
let's
can.
do this. I want to read. Go ahead. I was just gonna read what DeAntoine was saying. That's what I said, DeAntoine. He said, you talking about Juju in 7A to a 3A. You talking crazy. Apples and oranges. You're reaching comparing that. He said, but I can agree the staff could have done more. You're repeating that, and I get it as a fan. I respect that. It's all about the staff preparing and getting the players the exposure.
And I just want to I want to add to what he's saying. What a lot of upper classified schools do is get their quarterbacks that exposure to get them ready. A lot of times, a lot of it starts with them at the rec league to get them exposures, and to prepare them for that stage. I understand and I get it. Comparing him to Juju, yes, it is apples and oranges, but it's the basis it's the basis of the conversation to where it's all about helping that kid and the team in general understand preparation, because if those kids are trying to get to the next level, and if they get to that next level, they got to have some type of understanding for preparation.
Well,
because everything is not about based what they do. Everything is not based about what they do on the field. You got to understand how to prepare for when you get on the field.
Well, that goes to this point right here, and I'm gonna say this. I watched them last season when they came to Fort Valley and won legitimately. And I watched them in that Carver game, parts of the Carver game I did watch. And I'm just gonna give them credit for this. Despite what happened in the first round, I'm not gonna even include the first round right now. They really are a well-coached team. They are.
Mm-hmm.
You got to give them credit for that. Savannah Christian is a well-coached team, and that made a big difference against Carver. They're a well-coached team.
I mean, I'm gonna apply that to the other Savannah school in 3A. I'm gonna apply that to Calvary Day. Calvary Day was a very well coached team up to a point. up to a particular point. Well, I'm gonna put it like this. I forgot the receiver's number. Well, number 3. He just lost. He just lost his marbles.
He was
Number,
hurt too.
yeah, because he was getting bullied. Number 3 for Savannah Chris for Calvary Day, that receiver, he was getting bullied during the
Then
game in the
threw a
first
swing.
half. And he wasn't used to it. So he took a swing. City Grove took a swing. They both got ejected. So now
That
City
boy that
Grove got
from
to play.
Cedar Grove did not throw a swing. He didn't.
Well, basically, he didn't. We know that, but the referee thought he did. So now both players got suspended. So now City Grove got a cornerback that's sitting out for a quarter and a half.
Mm-hmm.
That may hurt y'all a little bit,
Nah,
just a little bit.
I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. Watching film of the Calvary Day, Savannah Christian and Culver Columbus game, I really don't think so because their quarterback is no comparison, is nowhere in the level of competition or play of that Calvary Day quarterback. It ain't gonna hurt us, bro.
Okay.
Well, I told you earlier that he's not a better quarterback than Calvary Day quarterback, but that they Savannah Christian does something better than what Calvary Day does.
What's that?
Like they have the better running backs. They have 2 running backs that can hurt you. Now, I'm not saying that they'll hurt Cedar Grove, but against other teams, they will. They'll do a lot of damage. Cedar,
Okay.
I think they have a better running back, points than what Calvary Day came with.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I ask you?
I'll say this.
I just got one. I got one question. I got one
That,
question, please. One question, please, Jess. Please, Jess.
okay, go ahead.
Do you think they have a better running back than Mary Persons?
I'm not gonna say that now. I ain't saying all
No,
of
no,
that.
no, no. And,
But
okay.
we really don't
Stop.
know. We
You
really
ain't got to
don't know
answer that question.
what.
You ain't got to
Listen,
answer that question.
My
wait a minute
question
now. If
is,
you got to understand, Duke got hurt though. Duke didn't play the whole game against Cedar Grove, so we don't know
Stick with the
how
first.
that
Stick with the
game.
first quarter. Stick with the first quarter of that game. Duke ran that mud down our throat.
first,
You think they running backs gonna do the same thing?
this is my question. Can I
That's
ask
a
my
different
question?
type of running back though. That the running backs that Savannah Christian have are not the same type of running back. Running back that Duke is. Duke will run you over. He
Okay.
he look for contact sometimes. Even he'll jump over you too. That's true.
Okay.
But these are different.
Okay.
You put these running backs in space that Savannah
Uh
Christian have, they'll hurt
huh.
you.
Okay.
Can
So
I
you
ask
gonna
this question?
go
Can
ahead,
I get
Jess?
my question out?
Yes,
Is
ma'am.
are their running backs better than the running back they face in practice every day?
Nope. No, ma'am. They are not. You ain't even get. I was about to get there with it too, but no, they are not.
Okay.
And Dro, this is what I'm gonna tell you right here. Cedar Grove has faced some of the best running backs in the state that the state of Georgia has to offer. Them running backs at Savannah Christian is nowhere on the levels of the running backs that Cedar Grove has faced throughout this season.
Okay.
I guarantee you that. And that three-headed
And I'm
monster they got
gonna
set.
tell you the same thing. I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told Carver. See, you showing a little bit of overconfidence right now.
No, I'm not.
You're not
No, I'm
respecting
not.
your opponent. You're not respecting your opponent.
You're right, I'm not. Because I know our opponent is nowhere on our level.
I mean,
Them famous last words, Mike. I wouldn't go that far. I'm just saying that Bo. I mean, I get what you're saying about their running backs, but I'm telling you, Bo is the real deal. So what I'm saying is,
yeah,
yeah, they
Bo
need to
is
be
the real
cognizant
deal.
of all of it. But now, come on, Mike. Let's not get
Now, now, here's the thing.
confident.
No way am I saying City Grove is taking Sandy Creek lightly. I'm not saying that because
Sandy
the
Creek.
wing tee is something that City Grove has to prepare for. They have never seen that throughout this season. Okay, I'm with you on that. But the thing is, they will not stay in that wing tee all game long because they're going to get forced
Okay,
and
check
come
this
out
out.
of it and go into that and get into that spread.
All right,
Check
it's
check
almost
this out. I know
8:30.
you're gonna laugh at what I'm about to say right now. The
Hmm.
number one running back statistically in 3A, well, at one point during the season, was that running back out of Lumpkin County. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
you know, trust me, he's not Duke Watson, okay? He ain't even Bo. But at one
Mm-hmm.
point he was the leading rusher in 3A. And
Mm-hmm.
Lumpkin kind of leaned on him. Of course, he was the workhorse. And Savannah Christian responded. They stopped him, they slowed him down, whatever the case may be. Now, I know Bo can hurt Savannah Christian, and he will.
Good
You know what I'm
Lord.
saying? All I'm saying is respect your opponent.
And I'm
Because
with you on that. I'm with you on that. I'm with you. I
Mhm.
do. I do to an extent. But all I'm saying is this: Cavalry Day is not prepared for what they're about to experience. The way Cedar Grove is prepared for what they're going to experience.
you talking about
Because
And
of the
I
strength of
Savannah Christian.
schedule.
and I take it back to our non-region schedule. We are prepared. We have faced some of the best backs in the state.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Well, let me ask you this question. How in the world did Hebrew Christian play y'all close like they did? How did that happen?
Quarterback running. Go back and watch the film. It's the quarterback.
Listen to me. Listen, Thirsty.
Dog,
Listen,
when
Thirsty.
you play,
Yeah,
we played man to man 99% of the time. DB's back to turn. Quarterback found the lane and took off. How you think old boy from Calvary Day scored 2 touchdowns? Because the the DB's backs were to the quarterback.
that boy, he ran, what was it, 32 yards or 26 yards?
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
that quarterback from Savannah Christian wheel scrambler now. He got some wheels on him. You don't see him run that much, but he can. He can make people miss, bro. I'm telling you.
I'm with you on that. But here's the thing that I'm saying though, with Savannah Christian's quarterback, I'm hoping Cedar Grove is trying to make him stay is trying to make him stay in the pocket because he cannot hurt us from the pocket.
No,
Because one, watch the game, watch the last 2 games. He does not have the arm strength, nor does he put the velocity on the ball right now. He got to get in the weight room to improve that.
bro. Let me tell you right now. If that offensive line block their tails off and give him enough time to find man, let me tell you something. Dude, I'm just trying to tell you, they have weapons now. I'm not saying that they are better than Calvary. I'm not saying that at all. But I am concerned that you may be showing a tad bit more overconfidence, especially when Hebrew and Christian played y'all real close.
Don't
And Savannah
underestimate
Christian
your
is better
opponent.
than them.
Yeah.
Okay. You think Heron Christian played the club, but Heron Christian got 14 points and had 14 garbage points on us.
Okay.
But okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
Okay.
let me kind of read some other stuff. Shout out to the number one D lineman in the country, class of 2025. Mr. Scroggins from Benedictine. Dwayne says Cedar Grove recruited a long snapper, Mike.
No, we found one we already had on the roster. Hey,
um,
hey, Dro. Hey, hold
Yeah,
on. Hey, Dro, how you say take a piece off, put a piece in, they fit just right.
it fit just right. It don't
that's
matter where.
funny.
It don't matter where. As long as it's
Come
another Lego set, the pieces will fit.
Oh man.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Daniel, and I think he's talking to Benedictine fans. He said Coach Britt said last year that the most physical team won last year. Now all of a sudden it's the refs. Y'all some cap. Y'all were down by 3 touchdowns pretty much the whole second half. The better team won, bottom line. That's the Stockbridge Benedictine game. Let's see. Jeremy says Carver had an easy route to the Final Four, hence why Savannah Christian was able to go on the road and be road warriors, and shout out to them for that. But I still can't stand you, and I hope you're in pain next week. Jamie says it's hard to believe we're at the state championship already. It feels like it went by too quick. You are absolutely right, Jamie. You are absolutely right. Let's see. Okay, so
This season has went by fast though.
it has.
Yeah,
Hey,
it
Miss
have.
Linda, how you doing, pretty lady? I hope you
Hey,
still on
Jess.
here, huh?
Hey, Jess. Let me
Yes.
tell Savannah Christian something right quick. Just right
Okay.
quick. This is what I'm concerned about, with them. Do they have an answer for EJ? And what I mean is his superior mobility, escaping pressure in the pocket, finding first downs, making plays with his leg. Do they have at least two players that can spy him on both sides? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they capable of stopping him. I mean, you got to worry about both. That's true. But do they have an answer for EJ? If they don't, I don't see how they will beat Cedar Grove if they don't have an answer for him.
You got to, because I mean, the way that he takes off, and he's not just an athletic quarterback; he's a smart quarterback.
Exactly.
He's very smart. So and you can't underestimate his speed, because that's what they were doing Friday night. They were underestimating EJ's speed, so they were taking these angles and they thought that they had him, but they didn't, because their angles were all screwed up. Like, you got to get him.
I'm gonna give you a perfect example. What's the quarterback's name from Alabama? What's his name?
Milrow.
You saw how Milrow hurt the Bulldogs down the stretch?
No, I didn't see that. I was on my way to that expensive ass dinner I had to go to.
Okay, well, at first Georgia had an answer for him at first in the first half, but for some reason it didn't work no more. EJ could do the same thing to Savannah Christian where Miro did to Georgia, and I'm concerned. I'm concerned about that.
I can see
what you think about that, Thirsty?
My biggest thing is this. People hear about EJ, they hear about both. But what they're not hearing about is the sophomore phenom that we have at receiver that is currently verbally committed to play at Florida State.
Mr. Carter?
Yes. A lot of folks don't talk about City Grove's passing game. Yes, EJ can run, but trust and believe, EJ can throw it. EJ can make all the throws.
Yes.
Right now.
Yes.
And what I'm getting at is he has a connection with a sophomore receiver that is unbelievable. All right.
Hey,
so,
Dro.
Yeah.
that piece fit in real nice too. Go ahead.
Yeah. It fit in real good. It fit in real good. See, that's where the confidence is coming from, Jess. See,
them cheese sticks real. Cheese sticks real good.
Yeah, I know it. That's where that's why all this overconfidence is coming from.
Nah, it's not that, dog.
Huh?
Real talk. It's not even that, man. My thing, what a lot of folks are forgetting about is Cedar Grove is one, still mad about last year. Number two, they're out for revenge this year. They are hungry. That senior class that is there, they want this and nothing else. Nothing else matters to them right now except to get this championship, because they feel it was stolen away and taken away from them last year. And they don't want that to happen again.
And that I was going, and I'm glad you brought that up, because I'm telling you right now, Savannah Christian is about to face an angry Cedar Grove team that got a point to prove. I saw it when they played Mary Person. I mean, the energy they came out with, the physicality. I saw it against Calvary Day, and they're gonna go. It's the last game of the season. They going all out. That's why I put in the comment section earlier in our group page that Savannah Christian is getting ready to learn a lesson about levels. Now, unless they can rise to the same level of energy, physicality that Cedar Grove is going to bring, because they are angry about what happened last season, and I don't blame them because that was not right. The official gave that championship to Sandy Creek like that. It wasn't. We all saw it.
Yeah.
So I hope they understand what they about to walk into.
Jarrell Howard Sr. says they've been hearing that all playoffs. We'll see. The kids are up for the challenge. That's in response to Jeremy telling them they're gonna get school drug.
Well, no, all I'm gonna say is this. I don't know what the game plan is. I don't know how the coaches are planning the scheme on offense or defense. I can tell you this though. From the offensive standpoint, that three-headed monster that we have on offense, they are out for redemption. They are out for blood. They are out for a championship to call their own that they put the blood, sweat, and tears into to earn. That's on offense. On defense, them kids want to prove that they are living up to the standard that was put before them on defense. When you put those two together, it's a dangerous combination for any team to line up against. Again, not taking anything away from Savannah Christian. All I'm saying is Savannah Christian has not faced anything like this all season. We don't respect your region down in Savannah. We don't respect your schedule that you had. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. No, I'm gonna tell you that straight up because the way we talk about Savannah schools on here, we don't respect their schedules nor their regions. Let's be honest. Joe dropped off. I don't know, but if he Joe's still on. But I'm just saying. No, it's not overconfident. This is what we say on this podcast.
Okay, go ahead.
We say consistently. It's only one school in Savannah that plays football, and that's Benedictine.
Well, Benedictine's sitting at the house right now.
Exactly.
And Savannah Christian in the final game. Listen, man.
Exactly.
Once again, I know that Morgan County and Lumpkin County are not considered to be top heavy. But when they went into Columbus, even though, yes, I had my concerns about Carver. Yes, I have. I said it on the show. Y'all could go back and pull it and listen to what I said. But to do what they've done these past 3 weeks on the road, you know what I'm saying? I can't just what they did in the regular season doesn't matter right now. It's what they've done in the playoffs minus that first round.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they went second round on. That's what I'm focusing on. The second and third and fourth round. That's what I'm focusing on.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Do you feel that if you put Morgan County or Lumpkin County in a different part of the bracket, that one of those two teams would be in the Final Four right now? Last week,
I don't know about that.
Morgan County or Lumpkin County, one of those two teams being in the Final Four. What I'm getting at is, we know both of those regions, Region 4 and Region 7, are weak regions.
Yes,
we know those teams in those regions do not play a favorable non-region schedule. So let's be real about it and stop faking the funk and stop sugarcoating.
That's why we said earlier that Carver may have not respected them enough because of that.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened? They went into Otis Spence Stadium. I think that's what they call it.
Yeah, Otis Spencer.
They went into that stadium and they ran a hot knife through butter on Carver.
They did. Let's
Are
see.
you hold on, Dro? Are you really sitting up here right now trying to compare Carver Columbus to Cedar Grove?
Oh Lord!
Wait a minute, man. Hold on.
Oh my Lord!
Let me say it once again. First of all, tone down your overconfidence because it's sickening. First of all, straighten that out.
You gotta deal with it for the rest of the. Well, you gonna have to deal with it for the rest of the year.
Second of all, listen to what I'm saying, man. from the second round on, look at what once again, Morgan County and Lumpkin County are not considered to be heavyweights. They're not.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I'm with you on that. I'm tracking.
But we did at one point assume that Region 1 would
Was a
dog
heavyweight.
walk. Exactly. They would dog walk that region, that Savannah region. We assume that, right?
Yeah, you're
Savannah
right.
Christian went into Carver Columbus and beat the brake shoes off of them. I'm not saying that Carver Columbus is on the same level as Cedar Grove, but what I am saying is we all thought at one point that Region 1 would dog walk that Savannah region. And what did Savannah Christian prove? What did they prove last week?
Region 1 ain't it. Region 1 ain't it. That's what they proved. Region 1 is not what we thought they were. They
Just
proved
tone
us
down your
wrong.
overconfidence and
They
think
proved us
about the
wrong.
points people make.
I hear what you're saying, and I get it. But at the end of the day, Dro, we can sit up here, we can have this conversation all day, all night. But in the for and I'm gonna put it like for the average fan, right? I think the average fan understands that one, City Grove is more prepared for this game than Savannah Christian, just based off of
Oh,
schedule slash resume by itself.
I'm with you on that, man. I am with you, but I want to tell you right now on the show. Let's just say that Savannah Christian win the state championship. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? You do realize you're gonna catch a whole lot of grief. You do realize that, don't
It is what it is. I never ran. I'm not gonna start running.
you? I'm just saying now. I'm not. I listen. If somebody say, "Well, Dro, who you think gonna win?" I think Cedar Grove is the better team. I personally do. But at the
I mean,
same time,
mhm.
I'm not finna sit here. I'm not finna sit here and just minimize Savannah Christian, even though I don't like how round one went. I'm not about to sit here and minimize what they've done in the playoffs so far, even though Lumpkin and Morgan are not considered to be but that Carver win, that's saying something, even though Carver's offense is not great. But to go into Columbus like they did and to do Carver the way they did, I have to respect that.
No, I can't. I still don't respect Savannah Christian for the simple fact Carver gave that game away. Look at the performance that. Look at the product Carver put on the field. That's what got me. Carver never showed up for that game. That's the part that got me when it comes to that game. Carver was nowhere in that stadium. They might as well had their middle school. I thought they had their middle school plan, to be honest with you, because Carver was a no-show. No resemblance of a good defense, no resemblance of a good offense. It was null and void. Nothing showed up. I know you watched the game.
Yeah,
That
man, I'm gonna
was
be honest with you.
it was a piss poor
I think
performance.
that's why I fell asleep. I think that's why I missed Friday the show because I fell asleep. I was like, man, this game here making me sleepy, but Carver ain't put up no type of fight.
I
You know
mean,
what I'm saying?
and that's my thing. Carver put a piss poor product out there on the field. Now, granted, I'm not putting it all on the players. Some of the blame belongs to the players, but majority of it belongs on the coaching staff because the coaching staff did not make any adjustments throughout the game. They didn't put players in positions to make plays or to execute plays. You know, coaches, you know your personnel,
Let's switch
and you can
gear
use
right
their
quick.
strength. I'm with you. All
Let's
right, bet.
switch.
You know what though?
Let's
I do want to switch gears because it was one thing that we never talked about on the Wizard. All right,
let me
real
bring
fast.
let me mention this right quick.
Okay.
Now I mentioned this to you yesterday. I think those two big returns that Calvary they gave up, one in the first half and the other one in the late in the second half of that game against Cedar Grove. To me, those two big returns really killed Calvary Day.
I can agree with you
Because
on that.
both times Cedar Grove was able to score and go up by 2 positions because of it. And basically Calvary Day was trying to play catch up, and that killed them. Now that was just my perspective. What do you think?
We have to remember that special teams is one of those phases of the game that gets overlooked. It could have
Right.
easily been a block. No, it could have been an easily that special teams, those 2 plays on special teams for City Grove could have easily been 2 block punts for Cavalry Day. You know what I'm saying? Or short field and or a scoop and score for on a block punt. So don't just when we watch these games, we're looking at these games, these matchups, we can't forget about special teams.
Yeah, because man, I'm telling you, I was like, I couldn't believe what I was witnessing. I said, man, Calvary, they just don't know. You know what I mean? And when I saw that Cedar Grove went up by 2 positions, I said, Calvary, they're gonna have to try to play catch up because Cedar Grove is not gonna let up. They're not gonna take their foot off the gas, and they didn't. Calvary Day fought, but their special teams, like you said, it killed them, man. It
Yeah.
killed them.
All right, guys. Let's see. It's 8:41. We've been talking about this an hour and 20
Yeah,
minutes.
and I was saying I'm trying to
So,
wrap up the
Well, we
Wizard. I'm trying
moved
to
on
wrap up
to
the
a
Wizard.
different game, G.
Yeah, I'm just trying to
so
wrap up the Wizard stuff, man, to get on to the
let's
Pickles.
wrap it.
So real fast,
Yeah.
let me get this out of the way real fast. On the Pickums results are on the board. The Wizard himself went 10-6 overall last week. In the playoffs, he's currently 27-19 on the season, 102-63. So he's still riding over 60% for the season on the Pickums. Leaderboard. Um, for the playoffs and the money that the Wizard has put up on the line, Courtney McGee is still in the lead by 2 games over the Wizard and Jamie. You got Yo behind Barry, and looks like Jeremy missed the whole week, so Jeremy is pretty much out of it. There's no way he can catch up.
But anybody else can. If
Now,
somebody went to bed.
exactly. For the overall leaderboard, again, Courtney McGee is still in the lead. Rodriguez trying to catch up. He's 1 behind. Brian Little is 1 behind, followed by Jamie and Keith Stewart. And then Barry Van, and Gio Blaylock.
So I apologize, guys. This Wi-Fi does that every now and again, but I don't know. Did y'all read what Tick said about about Mike?
Mm-mm.
He said
What'd he
Thirsty
say?
may as well give the post game interviews before the cast ends tonight.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he said it. And something else is developing in the comment section. Welcome, guys. Welcome D and Ariel. All the seems like Creekside and Coffee are having a back
Are
and
going
forth.
at it. I know, right? You see that, right?
No. And D did ask, are Wednesday's talk still on? So
The Wednesday show.
yeah, so I guess D, what you're asking, are you asking if you can come on Wednesday to talk about Creekside and why they're going to win? Is that what you're asking? Because
You are more than welcome.
you are more than welcome. He also said Coffee ain't played no damn body. So is anybody from Coffee willing to come on Wednesday and talk about why you're gonna win? Because
Now,
we
see, they
would
better be
more than
careful
likely
talking
welcome
about
that.
Coffee.
Huh?
They better be careful talking about Coffee. Coffee been
Yeah.
playing some good football. Let me tell you something. Coffee is for real. I'm actually happy for them. I'm happy for the success that they're having this year. They went into Cartersville and brutalized them.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all better start disrespecting Coffee.
Yeah. And I mean they rolled deep too. On the way back Friday night, we pulled up on them at Bucky's. on the we were getting off the exit to go home. And when I tell you Thomas County Central and Coffee and then Cook County came, they were all in buckets at the same time.
Cook County. Talk about Cook County. Cook County, what happened to y'all? Can somebody from Cook tell me what happened against? Was it Rockmart they played?
It was
Can y'all
Rockmart.
tell me what happened? What happened, Cook? I was rooting for y'all. I wanted to see y'all in the final game. What happened? Especially after what Fitzgerald did to y'all a few weeks back. What happened? Can somebody tell me what happened at Rockmart, please?
Yeah. Somebody I read something about somebody said the offense has kind of been their Achilles heel for a while. So I don't know.
Okay. Well, all I know, Coffee went up into Carterville and they just brutalized Carterville.
And say they took a touchdown back from the guy. I think maybe two. Coffee, y'all let me know. Was it one touchdown or two touchdowns? So basically it could have been worse. Because they said they took a touchdown back. Because I forgot what they called, but the running back, Fred, I think the young man's name is, he jumped over two. Oh, they called three back early? Ariel says it's two.
I understand some people are probably saying Carterville ain't this, ain't that. I think people need to understand you get a win in Carterville in the playoffs at Cartersville. That's a big deal.
A huge deal. And Cartersville was what? They were number one in the state, right?
Thursday, what were they ranked? Do you remember?
Who? Cartersville?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If they won number one, they were number two. I know they was in the top three, no less.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and for Coffee to go on the road. Do y'all know how far it is from Douglas to Cartersville?
Yes.
No, it ain't. Okay, Drew. I want y'all to understand this. When you roll into Cartersville, think of it as a middle South Georgia town. The entire town shuts down. You get off that expressway, all you see is Purple Hurricane when you get off that exit.
Right.
Go into that stadium, you drive through the little town, all you see is Purple Hurricane, banners here, banners every fucking way. It's Purple Hurricane this, Purple Hurricane that. You done threw up something purple out your stomach when by the time you get to the stadium. To go up there and beat them boys at home in the playoffs, that is a phenomenal feat because it just don't happen.
And not only beat them, they not
Handle
only
them.
beat them, they harassed them. They brutalized them, bullied them.
Dude, you beat them boys by 14 by no, what was the score? Not 14 points.
It was 38 to something.
33 to 18.
Yeah.
You beat them by 2 touchdowns. At home?
Don't be fooled by that final score, bro. Just like with that Carver and Savannah Christian game, don't be fooled by that final score, bro. Trust me. Carterville got stumped, man.
D said he don't care about all that. Creek said I got damn near the same team that smoked coffee 2 years ago, plus added dogs.
Well, who does Creekside play this week? Thomas County
Coffee. They play Coffee.
That's what
they play Coffee.
They've been talking back and forth. That's why I want to know if they want to come on Wednesday and talk about why they're going to win. Daniel says Cartersville were playing nobodies. Okay.
I ain't gonna say that now. I ain't gonna say that off the rip now.
Oh yeah,
but they playing some. They playing some teams in their region.
Mm-hmm. Daniel says, "How about those Bears from Pierce County?" Yes, congratulations to Pierce County. I'm sorry we were talking, but a young man earlier said when they were talking about the game with Pierce and Fitzgerald, they said that the Pierce County quarterback just ran all over Fitzgerald, and that was really the difference in the game.
Well, do y'all think Rockmart stands a chance against Pierce County? Because that's one of my picks for a blowout right there, for some reason.
Yes.
I don't think they do.
And let's ask that question that Jamie asked earlier. Which of these games do you think will be blowouts?
Outside of the PAC game?
You think PSC gonna blow out Swainsboro?
Yeah. Okay.
I think Pierce County. I think Pierce County and Rock. I'd be surprised if that game is close. Pierce County and Rockmart.
Uh,
Let's
okay. Hold on.
what's going on?
All right. Let's see what we got up here. What you think? Manchester gonna blow out Bowden? Bowden gonna blow out Manchester?
Bowden might had a better chance blowing them out, but that game, that's one that blowout alert could be close. It could go either way.
All right. So you think Swainsboro's running game is gonna slow down the PAT offense
I
in
mean,
Well,
the D1 title game?
are there teams and their team philosophies inherently different than they were last year? I know that they're not the same teams. I'm talking about team coaching, team philosophy,
Ain't
and
nothing changed for
personnel.
Swainsboro. Ain't nothing changed for PAC. PAC quarterback is on the verge of breaking Trevor Lawrence's record right now. All he needs is 300 plus yards to break his record.
Okay. So what I'm saying is that was Swainsboro had PAC on the ropes last year. They just gave out of gas. So I'm just trying to figure out why you think that it would be a blowout this year as opposed to, you know what I'm saying? Why you think it would be a blowout?
Again, I'm gonna say this: Swainsboro is going to. Actually, I'm gonna back up to the regular season. PAC learned a lesson when they played Mary Person. That game against Mary Person is going to reflect and show those lessons learned when they play Swainsboro.
Okay.
I guarantee you.
Okay.
let me
Again,
ask
you
you
know what?
this, Mike. Would Swainsboro beat Mary Person if they played?
Nope. I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. With a
It
healthy quarterback and a healthy running back, I don't. For Mary
no,
Person, I don't see it
no.
because Mary Person is going to do what they do to control that clock and control the tempo through their offense. And I'm gonna
They'll
be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Their defense is not bad at all. Their defense is not bad at all.
mhm.
When you actually pay attention to it, they actually had a pretty good defense this year.
Yeah. Da, 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 da.
So you think Pierce County
Can
Rockmart
somebody
gonna be a
tell
blowout?
me? Can somebody tell me about Rockmart? Why they feel like they could play Pierce County close? Can somebody, I got to be honest. I don't know much about Rockmart. I don't, but Pierce County just look real strong. That's
Uh,
why I'm saying that it may be a blowout. But can somebody tell me about Rockmart?
Here's the thing.
well, go
Well,
ahead.
go ahead, Jay.
No, I was just reading this comment. Daniel was basically saying, Pierce County has number 7, and really what they need to, what Rockmart has to do. It sounds like he's saying if you stop number 7, you can beat Pierce County. But go ahead, Mike.
Now, what I was gonna say with Swainsboro is, I mean not Swainsboro, but Rockmart
Rockmart.
is Rockmart has a above average quarterback this year. And I'm not talking from a running aspect, but from a passing aspect. The kid from Rockmart has passed for over 2,000 yards. Yes, he's ran for over 300, but he's actually throwing the ball. And
Okay,
when you get down to it, they got one of the best receivers in the state that's under the radar right now that nobody's talking about as a junior by the name of Tristan Anderson. Oh,
okay,
he's over 1,000 yards, 60 catches, over 1,000 yards with 12 touchdowns. So that's the difference between Rockmart. We're not used to Rockmart actually throwing the ball and having a 2,000 yard pass and a 1,000 yard receiver. We're used to that quarterback. We're used to them having an athletic quarterback that will tuck it and run. That's
Well,
not what Rockmart is doing. Rockmart is actually throwing that thing.
what are the running backs averaging? What's the total yard? What's the
Their top
I'm
running
basically
back.
trying to figure out
No,
if they're
and I'm with
balanced
you on
on
this.
offense or not.
They are balanced. They have one. Their starting running back is over 800 yards, 885 to be exact. Their number two running back is almost at 750. Their number three running back is almost at 630.
Oh boy, they got a three-headed monster at running back, and they can pass. Okay, okay,
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. They're a very balanced team from what everybody is used to seeing Rockmart be. You
okay.
know, because when you go back, because the first thing that comes to mind when you hear Rockmart is Rockmart versus City Grove, right? And how they did us, right?
Yeah.
But and they had that forte for the next 2 years of a running quarterback. Now they have a passing quarterback that is distributing the ball, and they have a running game to complement it. And then the defense,
So
when you look at, go ahead.
now go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say their defense is actually playing playing their part to help the offense this year,
Daniel
making
says
stops
Okay,
Rockmart.
and
okay. So given that, do you think that the predicted score? Do you think that's more accurate then?
I think it is for the simple fact I'm looking at Rockmart like this. Rockmart is going to be a combination of, and this is for Pierce County. What Pierce County is going to be facing a combination of Appling and Toombs County put together.
Mm,
All right,
Oh, okay.
mm.
that's how I'm looking at it. So I expect Pierce to win the game just like the Wizard does, but I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I do think it's going to be a close game. Does the score represent what it may actually be? In my opinion, no. But I kind of feel like it's going to be another one of those. It's going to be the same 2020 type of games, 2020 championship game that they was in when they played Coney,
Yeah.
because it's going to be a defensive. I think it's going to be a defensive game. Off Pierce County offense is going to do just enough to win that game.
Daniel says Rockmart's defense has to be A1 to really win against Pierce, because if they don't, they're going to be in for a long afternoon.
See,
And
that may
Barry
be the
says we have
difference
a
maker
passing
then.
game as well.
That may be the difference maker. Like which one of those teams had a better defense. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So yeah, that could be a factor.
And Tick says from what he saw on Friday night, because he looked at NFHS, Rockmart's offense is nothing to sleep on.
Okay. Okay.
So Daniel also says Rockmart's defense will win the championship if they're on point. That's simple. Number 7, Magada will run the ball the whole game. Oh, that's Rockmart. Okay. Baby, Cartersville, I mean not Cartersville, Creekside and Coffee are are in it on these comments.
I
So
know. I'm
which one
loving it.
of
I
you
need.
guys, which one of y'all are coming on Wednesday to talk about this?
Yeah, we
D?
definitely want y'all to come on Wednesday, y'all.
Yes.
Because I think that's what we're gonna do the rest of
Yeah.
the classification. But y'all definitely come on Wednesday. I'm loving the energy I'm seeing in the comment.
Yes, I love it. Yes. Y'all come on. Jeremy says Pierce will eat up the clock and control the football. That's going to take away Rockmart's momentum to do anything. Jamie also he had a question. Do you think any of these games are going to be decided by the instant replay?
At least
Yes,
one. At least one.
yes, yep. It always happens. Look at last year. Look, I mean, yeah.
Man, we ain't got to talk about that. We ain't got to talk about that.
I got to read this
Well,
from
let me say
Dito.
this to Pierce County before we go on. With Pierce County, we got love for you. You know why? Now I do notice y'all played more of a humble role this season in the group. You weren't talking a whole lot of trash, but it still stands. You better win state, or we gonna come for your neck. You know what I'm saying? And it's all love. It's all love. But y'all been hyping up Pierce for the past few weeks. And do y'all think y'all can get it done against Rockmart? I hope so. I hope so. But because if not,
it's gonna be get ready for the Pinata Kings. It's two of them on here.
PK coming out for sure, regardless,
The
win or
Pinata
lose.
Kings. 1 and 1.0. 1 and 1.1. They own you. Just know that. And they take no prisoners. Jamie wants to know how long we've been doing this show. This is
What, 2 years now? Second year?
Second year. This is our second year.
Officially second year, but third year though.
Yeah. D says people talk about that modern day game. We were hurt up earlier in the season. We just don't do any complaining and ball point blank, dog. I guess so, but I'm gonna tell you who you need to complain to. Complain to your AD and tell him don't do that. Don't go out there bothering them folk no more.
Yes.
Yes.
This is the school that went out there and embarrassed the state of Georgia.
Yeah, they went out there and bothering them folk, but it wasn't them baby fault. It was the athletic director. You had no business going over there to California bothering them folk.
Sit down somewhere and just get ready for your state championship game. Don't talk no more trash tonight. I don't want to see no more trash talking coming from Creekside. Y'all went out there and embarrassed the state of Georgia. And just get somewhere and sit down. You know what I'm saying? Just meditate, do whatever you want to do. Matter of fact, who they playing? Who are they playing in the state?
Coffee.
They playing Coffee. They playing Coffee. Y'all went out there to Modern Day, whatever the name of their school is.
Modern Day.
And you got destroyed. And I'm talking about y'all made Georgia football look like a J, whatever you want to call it, a red league. You know what I'm saying? You got out there and got beat on. And now you in the comment talking trash.
In their defense, Dro, we could have took anybody out there and they got embarrassed. You could have took Buford or Milton or Walton out there, they got beat to sleep too. So
I understand, Jess, but the fact that they got beat like that, but now in the comment talking noise. I mean, you made it to the state championship game, but you went out to Cali and got your high 8 ball and them said, push the head into the wall till you hear that cracking sign. That's what they did to you. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Now you're in the comment talking trash. Get somewhere and sit down.
Brittany Bubba Edenfield says, Dro, you know how you said you'd rather watch Grass Girl than watch the championship game when DJ Bell played? That's the same kind of game, but Pierce has a white version of DJ Bell. But our Pierce quarterback, can actually spin that thing and usually on point.
Okay, Brittany, thank you. Now let's do some fact checks right quick. Thirsty, can you pull up the stats for Pierce County quarterback this year? His passing yardage and rushing yardage, please, sir.
Okay. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me lock this door behind me so I don't get cussed out.
She is right. I did say that a couple years ago when they played Oconee County in the state championship game. Yeah. And I was like, man, this game is boring, man.
We all said the same thing.
Let me tell you, so the only reason I watched it because I couldn't find the remote, and something wrong with my leg. I couldn't get up the chain.
But let me see if she's telling the truth about he can spin that thing. I want to see some yardage because numbers don't lie. I want to see what the stats are.
You might be talking to Bubba. I think it's a husband and wife duo.
Y'all do know what my philosophy is, right?
What?
If you don't if your quarterback ain't passing for a cert, but it is below 3A, so it doesn't apply. But he's throwing for 16. Bro. He's throwing for 1,600. Now at the same time, here's my problem though. That same quarterback that's thrown for 1,600.
Hold on.
Now that same quarterback that's thrown for 1,600 has also ran for 1,300.
Oh, he is a dual threat quarterback. Okay. Mm-hmm. So he has let me see, 20 passing touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and he has 16 rushing touchdowns. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I respect that. Okay.
I think it's gonna be good.
Okay.
Sir, I'm sorry, guy. Tick said, Mike, what time did they drop the trophy off at Legoland today?
Oh, about 2 o'clock.
Whew.
About 2 o'clock.
Let's see. Yeah, D said, buddy, anybody would have got their ass smoked out there. I said that, D.
But
So this is when
Jess,
y'all,
Jess, they in the comments talking trash against Coffee, but they went out there and got their skin pulled off. You know what I'm saying? Out there in California. I mean, how you go out there? How you go out there and get undressed like that in front of everybody and then be in the comment talking trash? I don't
That's what he said.
understand it.
He said undressed. That's a
well,
new one.
they bounced back. They got knocked
Yeah,
down
they
and
got
they bounced back. That's what they saying. That's what these
it was it a nationally televised game?
God,
It was.
It was. Oh,
they
Lord.
got dressed down in front of the United States, in front of the world, and got the nerve to be in the comments talking Noah. Man, come on, man. Y'all got skinned alive out there. But you in the comments talking Noah.
Marquis said you need to be shaming yourself, Drew.
I'm just saying, how you go out there? How you go out there and represent the state of Georgia? And I mean, you just get beat in your face repeatedly, no defense. I'm talking about black eyes, keloids, missing teeth, your nose pushed over to the other side of your face. I'm just saying, how you get out there looking like Martin when he got beat up by Tommy the Hitman Hearn? You're gonna be in the comment talking Noah. I don't understand it.
Cause they playing for the state championship. Y'all are terrible.
What I said on Player Club, did you at least pinch the? I mean,
y'all call me a bad human being. But I tell you,
it's been a while since I done went off. I mean, I can't believe these people got the unmitigated gall to show up in the comments on our show. And matter of fact, I forgot it with them that went out to California to just say it. But they got the sack. They got the big sack in the comment, but couldn't even go out to California and even put up 3 points. Are you kidding me right now?
You said they got the illegitimate gauze? Is that what you said?
Unmitigated gauze. Unmitigated gauze.
The nerve, the audacity, the unmitigated gauze. My mom used to say that all the time.
That is hilarious right there.
So, guys, if y'all don't know, Dro does this every now and again. He goes off on these rants and these tangents because he feel it. And he got to
they did not show any testicular fortitude at all, but want to be in the comments talking noise. Are you serious, man?
Y'all just roll with it now. He get on that tangent and he go.
What would that dude that started the Crip Tookie? You know how Tookie used to pick up people with one hand. He'll put his hand on their whole face and pick them up in the air. That's how they did. That's how they did them. But they want to be in the comments talking like they big and bad. But they got tied to the back of a car and got drugged, man.
Chris, I say they are redeeming themselves. That's what they're saying, bro.
Even if they win the state championship, I mean, if Creekside win the state championship, right? How heavy weight is that state championship, knowing that they can easily go out to California and get beat on again like that?
Again, though, I mean, you could have taken any team from Georgia and they would have got.
Yes, it wasn't any team from Georgia. It was Creekside. Ain't that's that team from let me see. Is it Fairburn? Is it Fairburn?
Yeah, I think it's Fairburn. It's over there. It's over there on that side closest. It's not far from South Fulton. I know that. I think
it's up around there somewhere because I know we played them back in the day. It was a good game too, by the way. But I'm just saying, how you get in the comments? How you I'm talking about they just going back and forth, talk about coffee ain't hitting on nothing. But Mighty Day showed y'all ain't hitting on nothing.
Oh my Lord.
Man, let's talk about something else. I done got mad. I hear the octave, the pitch of my voice don't went up. I mean, these jokers got the gall. They embarrass any team that's nicknamed the Seminoles. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how you do that to yourself, cuz?
They sorry. They sorry.
Man, they got beat on severely. I'm talking
Don
about
DC Curry, stop.
they
Stop,
should have
D.
called
Stop, Don.
defense on modern day. They should have called them folks on them. I mean, how you abuse them children like that?
Stop, Don
That
DC
was
Curry. Don
embarrassing.
DC Curry, stop.
Man, come on, man.
D said
Y'all
that's how we
listen.
know y'all scared of a real football program. We was hurt, damn. A lot of the starters were out, but carry on.
I mean, they straight deboed them boys.
Oh my Lord. Let's see. Patrick said they went out there and got circumcised. Tick said they got rotisserie over there at them folks' house.
Oh, man.
Kia said that they even smell their ass.
Look at what Tick said. They got rotisserie over
Oh, man.
Oh my goodness. Y'all are terrible people. Y'all are terrible people. And D said, well, don't worry, they're gonna take it out on coffee. So D, I need a verbal from some. I mean, type it in the comments. Do you want to come on Wednesday night to discuss Creekside? And Coffee County, who wants to come on and tell us why Coffee County is gonna win this game?
Oh man.
Keon's, I highlight Keon's comment. He said, get up, Craig.
Listen, I don't care if Coffee better win the state championship because I respect them more. If Creekside win, I don't know. I'm gonna put an asterisk by it because I mean, when you get embarrassed like that, you embarrass the whole state of Georgia. You made Georgia look weak, cuz I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that at all.
Don't blame the baby, blame the AD.
Man, they went out there for the money. That's it.
So wait a minute, let me get this straight. They went out there for the money. So you mean to tell me the money was worth getting abused like that?
The ass with
Man, they were trying to get some new warm-up suits.
Yes. Let's see. D said he will come on Wednesday. He said, I love to talk. Rodney said, damn it, he'll come on. All right, Rodney, you come on too. Anybody else? Well, definitely
they all in the comment talking big talk too. I mean, come on, man.
Colin said, well, those kids hurt, or did they say, nah, coach, we good on this game here? They made a business decision. That's what you're saying, Collins. They made a business decision.
For the whole game, they did. Oh, man.
Modern day did them boy bad, cuz. I'm talking about, man, y'all seen them videos on social media that go viral when it shows somebody get beat on real bad. I wonder why that didn't go viral. I mean, that's embarrassing, man.
Boy, they got putty tamed out there. Boy.
Oh gosh. Okay, guys.
Water to the title.
Did them dirty. Yeah, they did. He said they sold for an ass whipping. Y'all are terrible. Y'all are terrible people. So,
water to the title.
I mean, think about the worst whipping you don't ever had in your life. Because I got plenty of them growing up, right?
Me too.
You think about the worst whipping you don't had in your life, and that's what them folk did to them.
Marquis said Jesus and the disciple couldn't help them.
Nah, they one right here got me. They out there crick walking in blood territory, California.
These boys got embarrassed, but got the gall to be in the comment talking dog. I didn't even know it with them until Jess said it. Y'all thank Jess for my rant. Y'all thank Jess for it. Because I forgot. I completely forgot it was y'all that went out there and got skull drew. I forgot about it.
Oh my goodness.
Bro.
Yeah.
Look at this comment.
He said they should take it.
Hold on.
Man, they needed more than Bobby Boucher. That wasn't gonna be enough,
Get
bro.
that comment up,
I'm
Dro.
just saying.
He said, Dro.
I can't let them breathe. I can't let them breathe. Cause I can't stand these jokers being here talking noise. I mean, going at Coffin. Now, Coffin ain't go out there. Y'all went out there. You understand what I'm saying? You went out there and you got embarrassed. They broke the spear on your head. You know what I'm saying? They beat the gold paint off. I guess y'all still wear gold paint on your hip. You know what I'm saying? They beat y'all down. You know what I'm
Don't
saying? But
let this
y'all got,
deter you from coming on Wednesday, please.
I'm just saying. What's wrong with
Boy,
these folks? Why they do that? Why would they be in the comment talking on knowing modern day embarrassed them? It was them that got embarrassed.
and the messed up part about it is Dro sober as hell right there.
Yeah. D said no, they were hurt up for real prior to that game, but they were supposed to do that to a public school. That's just like saying if the whole South put a team together, Westlake, Langston, and Creekside, that'll smack shit too. Crazy people. But I guess the thing what they're saying is, D, we all understand that. But the point is, your AD scheduled this game, knowing good and damn well he had no business going out there bothering them folk. I think that's the issue. I mean, yes, you could have taken any team in the state of Georgia, they probably would have got skull drugged. They might have pinched them a little bit, but they probably still would have lost. But their AD didn't make this game. Y'all did. And he knew his ass whooped. For real. But guys, he said folks don't be knowing football for real. Probably didn't even play coming up. Well, of course
Let me
I didn't
address
play,
that.
but I ain't
Please
got
let
to
me
play
address
tonight. You
that.
ain't no business taking your
Let,
ass out the bottom them
let me
folks.
address that. People ain't even got to know the game of football to know a butt whipping when they see one. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the worst thing you could have is somebody who don't even know the game of football and drag y'all for getting embarrassed like that. You know what I'm saying?
Keon, log off. He said AD granddaddy rolling over his grave. log off. Please. He said they should have. T said they should have got out the car like Trey did them boys in the hood. Let me out though.
don't let me out. Yeah, they should have did that.
Nah, that's it right here.
And the boys running like Terry Crews did Cat Williams and Friday after that. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Y'all stop.
I am a boy,
They dropped the soap in the shower, cool.
Yeah.
That's the type of beating they got. They dropped the soap in the shower.
what you say they had? What you say they had a visit from the health inspector?
My
He said they
goodness.
dropped the soap in the shower.
Yeah, they dropped the soap in the shower, cuz. That's the type of beating it was. That's the type of abuse it was. I mean, my goodness.
Mr. Marable, we're discussing 4A through 7A on Wednesday. Tonight was just D1 through 3A
3A.
but Coffee and Creekside were fussing so much we had to address them.
Oh man. Oh
So,
snap! I gotta get the question of the day up. Hold on, let me get the question of the day up real fast.
I got the question of the day. Should
No,
Creekside took their ass out there to California?
we gonna say that one for for Wednesday.
No,
Oh
I'm
shit!
kidding.
I
D,
just thought
please
about
make
it.
sure you come on Wednesday, please.
Oh man,
Yeah, y'all come back on Wednesday. I had
appreciate
fun
it.
tonight. Time don't flew by. My time is just about out. It's not the end of the show, y'all, but it's the end of for me for tonight. I enjoyed everybody. I enjoyed it. Creekside, y'all gave me a chance to go off because I haven't gone off in a few weeks. I ain't went off with nobody. I had to go off on y'all because y'all can thank Jess for that because I forgot that y'all went out there and got embarrassed and everything. But listen, the best panel in the state of Georgia, hands down. I love this show. I'm glad everybody, get their best to entertain every week. I appreciate everybody in the comments and everything. Y'all keep that same energy. I will see y'all when I see y'all.
All right,
Yeah,
Dre. Damn, Dre. Dre, how do you like your steak?
we already know.
Oh, I told you, man. I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of pushback. I like my steak well done. If somebody know how to cook a well done steak that's not dry and tough, a well
Okay.
done steak that has no pink, full of flavor and tender. That's how I like it.
Okay.
Tick agrees with you. He said he likes his steak well done too.
All right, my man. Yes, sir.
Right,
Oh,
they say
all
they
right,
tailgate
Dro.
too.
Have a good one, bro. Hopefully we see you on Wednesday.
All right.
So they tailgate. So right now, how do y'all cook y'all steak at the tailgate? Y'all well done or medium? Well, thank you. Mike, you see that? Rodney is inviting you to their tailgate at the Benz. I will be out of the
All
state.
I didn't know is what day and what time.
Yeah, he'll show up. I'll be flying out, so I won't be there. But D says, "Well done steak is trash, bro. Get you a medium well."
Thank you.
Uh,
Thank you.
Obadiah says, "Well done and cooks completely right."
You nasty. You
Colin
so
says,
nasty.
medium all day.
Now that's
Jabari
my
says
man.
medium.
That's my man.
Tick said the only pink I eat is cotton candy. No, it's not Tick, but
Huh?
it is
Hold on. Whoa,
It is
whoa,
not
whoa, whoa,
Friday.
whoa. Hold on. We gotta hit pump them brakes. The what? The only thing. That's the only thing pink you eat.
It
What?
ain't,
Okay.
but it ain't Friday, so we're gonna let it go.
Okay.
The Antoine says medium well. Rodney says we like our steak creekside rare, but however y'all like it. Patrick Matt Patrick says medium. Coffee County, let Deshaun know what day and time y'all are tailgating. Uh, D says y'all might as well eat some rubber with that well done steak.
Man, you ain't lying, man. Forget some rubber. Man, just eat a leather belt.
So I haven't. Glenn says medium well. So,
Thank you.
guys, here's the thing. Me personally, I was a well done girl. And then one day they brought me out a medium well steak. Well, I'm the kind that I'm not sending my food back. I'm not doing it because I know telling what kind of spit and other stuff goes in it. So I don't send it back. So I ate it and I was like, wow, this is really good. And so I started getting a medium well. And then one day they said, well, won't you just get it medium? Because, when the steak rests, it's going to get, to medium well. I got a medium steak and I have never looked back, guys. Medium is the way to go for me.
Mm.
Let's see. uh Tick says, I promise that's the only pink thing I eat. Red wouldn't lie. Dan Swan says, well done, takes all your nutrients out.
Thank you. Something
So
like that.
so that's where I am. But yes, Dro is a well done kind of guy. My brother and my sister are too. They like, and my grandmama, they like well done. But me,
Well, I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna put it like this. I just need to know, based off of what you see on this screen, which one do the panel prefer? Well done like this, or medium well like this?
what is that? Brisket prime rib? What is it?
The
Well done.
tomahawk.
Oh, that's that tomahawk steak. Mm.
Well
Yeah, that's
done.
the tomahawk. So well done, man. Y'all eating leather belts. Y'all eating leather belts.
Marquis says, okay, Ariel says medium well. Deshaun said, tell Rev, don't let me ask a few sisters in the congregation. No, it ain't but one. Marquis says, my dad loves well done steak. Me, I really don't care for steak. Oh, okay. Yeah. I hate I won't be there for the tailgate. I would really have loved to tailgate with you guys this year. But there's always next year. So maybe I'll get to Douglas next year. I wasn't able to do it this way. Early says well done with a dab of ranch. Interesting.
You nasty.
D says same bet we're about to put the coffee's ass next week. Okay. Boy, y'all some trash. I thought Brooks and Swansboro talk some trash, baby. Coffee and D, they've been going at it. Dwayne says, well done is like hot beef jerky.
Totally agree with you.
I agree too. So to those of you who like well done, I would like to do an experiment one day. Like, just close your eyes one day and let somebody you trust feed you a piece of steak and tell me, which one you like. Because that's not blood. The pink is not, it's not blood.
Nah,
So
it's just the muscle. It's just straight muscle tissue. That's all it is.
T said anything less than well, you might as well bite the cow.
No, now, if you got some red on your plate, then you might as well just bite the cow.
But
But
it's
when you got
pink.
clear juices running through, that's a good steak right there, buddy.
Medium or medium well. So
Yes,
which one
sir.
of y'all? So which one of y'all gonna take me for a steak, y'all? I went to a fancy dinner with my sisters, my sorority sisters, Saturday night, and guys, I'm ashamed to tell y'all how much I paid for that 10-ounce Wagyu
Well,
steak. I'm
well, it
like
was Wagyu, so
Wagyu or
Wagyu
whatever.
ain't cheap. Wagyu ain't cheap. That's
Yeah,
for
but
sure.
I had never had it before, but I didn't expect it to be like that. Good Lord. But anyway, it
No,
was good. But next time, just go to Longhorn, people.
damn,
Yes,
that
it
Texas
was good,
Roadhouse.
Dwayne. It was, but what I will say, Dwayne, it wasn't so good that I could not have gone to Longhorn when they cook it right. It was the same. You know what I mean? If you ever gone to Longhorn and the guy on the grill actually knew what they were doing and had that steak, it wasn't much difference. And the price definitely wasn't worth it. But I paid for the experience, thank God. Marquise wants to know, are there any good restaurants in Ellenwood, Mr. Mike
Yeah,
Zaxby's?
in Ellenwood to be exactly is one. It's a Jamaican restaurant right next door to the Texaco. When I say it's fine, it's fine. But bruh, get on up out of Ellenwood and expand your taste buds. Cause I got a spot heading down to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium right off Cleveland Avenue. It's a barbecue spot that will have your taste buds spinning. But that Rotten Scott's off of Cleveland and Metropolitan will have your taste buds spinning. And if you think I'm lying, ask my sister or my brother.
It's very, very good. It was quite delicious.
Hold on, hold
Um,
on, hold on, Jeff. I'm sorry. Deshaun, all I need to know is what the hell you know about Fleming's. Cause boy, Fleming's got one of the best steaks in Atlanta.
where is it?
The one I go to is up by Perimeter Mall.
Okay.
But like I say, you when you go up there, you need to make sure you got your tax refund in your pocket. That's why I only go up there once a year.
Okay. Obadiah says, Jess, how was your experiment Friday night when you ran into Coffee, TCC, and Cook? Well, it was nice. I mean, they were very excited. They were very, I mean, of course they had won. They were very nice. They were deep. But when I saw them getting off the bus, I hadn't eaten that night. I didn't eat at the ones. I said, let me get my butt in here and get this brisket sandwich before they before they take them all. But everybody was really nice and excited. And if you go on the page, guys, it's a live. Yo went live in Bucky's Friday night, and you can see some of them. But it was really nice. Everybody, I enjoyed it, and shout out to Bucky's for handling 3 bus loads of people. I mean, and the fact that all of those people went all the way to North Georgia and y'all rolled deep. I mean, shout out to every fan base, to Cook County, to Thomas County Central, and to Coffee County, because y'all really, really supported those kids, and I love to see it. So shout out to you guys. Um Jamie, A properly cooked tomahawk is the best. It is.
All day, every day.
Yeah, Deshaun says he takes his wife there often. That's the one he goes to.
Man, I'm with you on that, dog. That's why I say I do it once a year on our anniversary, man. That's our spot right there.
Oh, that's so
The
sweet. Y'all so
ambiance, everything is it's just off the chain, you know.
all right.
Now, Deshaun, I will tell you this. Try Rays on the River off of Pacer Ferry.
Oh my gosh. I
That
love it.
spot right there, sitting on that, getting that seat by the window, watching it, looking at the Chattahoochee, and having your dinner with
It's
your,
so romantic.
with your loved one, dog. It's an experience that's an experience in a whole different level.
Yes.
And the service is great, the ambiance is great, service is great, everything is great there at Rays on the River.
It is. And I will tell you this too. It doesn't even have to be a Friday night. You can go in there on a Sunday afternoon for a brunch, when they have their brunch. I mean, the ambiance is beautiful then too. So y'all make sure y'all take your ladies there. Y'all take your ladies there. And you'll get cool points. Rays on the river.
Yeah, Rays on the River, and if Rays on the River is not your forte, there's a spot right down the street called Mojitos that my cousin turned me on to. Is right down the street from Rays on the River, right off of Pace Ferry. That's a nice little. I don't know how you want to call it. It's like Mexican and Cuban came together and
It's a
had a baby.
fusion. It's a
Yeah,
fusion. Rays on the
man.
river isn't seafood, Dwayne. It's what bar. It has a little bit of everything. The menu, it's yeah. It's not just seafood. It's it's
No, they have a wide range of meat.
yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Like the happy hour is great. I like the happy hour on Thursday because they have McAllen 12 for $8 instead of your normal 15 to $25. But over man, you cannot beat the experience that Rays on the River, dog.
Take
You
your
cannot
lady.
beat it. Take your lady with you.
Nah, you can do that. We can grill on the river walk next to the Oak Mogan. Okay. Well, guys, yes, take your ladies there. It is 9:30. We have enjoyed y'all. Make sure that y'all come back on Wednesday. Thank you to everybody that participated. Thanks to my panelists. Y'all always do an awesome job. Wednesday, we will be talking about 4A through 7A, and we plan to get some Coffin Creekside people on here. And, if anybody else you want to come in and tell us why you think your team will win, y'all just come on and talk to us, okay? So, y'all be good. Anything else, Mike?
Man, all I gotta say is tune in on Wednesday and let me know what day and time the tailgate is, so I can show up, shake hands with you, and break bread with you.
He is a politician, guys. Just know that.
Just, just let me know because I got plans on being down there on Tuesday and Wednesday. If I need to come down Monday, I can. Just let me know. Oh, and by the way, I hope you're parking in the Home Depot parking lot because that's really the only spot you can tailgate in. Parking ain't number $17. So,
Yeah.
other than that, man, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for being the great loyal listeners that y'all are, helping us have fun while we do this. Mm. With
Mm-hmm.
that,
We
all I
can't do
got
it without you.
can't do it without you. All I got to say outside of that is God bless and thanks for coming out.
Night night, guys.